I hope kikombe ina chai sana. Utaigonga hiyo kwa carpet. Tungekatwa hapa juu. Si hapo ionekane. Mwasuizi.
Yes.
Siku recognize.
Tunataruliwa hapa kwanza.
Huyu msako ni hichi.
Kwanza kutaru. Jamii.
Imesikika? It's so easy. It is what it is. So tell us when you start, was it, bro?
Shaku.
Aya. Sam. What's going on? What is this? Do the intro.
Ishanza.
Buddha, we are live, man.
We are
live.
We're live.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's a Saturday. Oh my God, it's such a sunny ass day on Saturday.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the locker room where we talk all things football.
Yeah.
All right. Here with my boy Chris, and as you can see, first things first. Yeah, the first thing that people see on the locker room is what? The t-shirts.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we've got the t-shirts, got the branded t-shirts, alright? There's more to come on that, more merchandise coming.
Yeah.
And shout out
and
to
giveaways.
Shout out
to Dennis Mwenda,
Mm-hmm.
Dennis_Mwenda. I think on Instagram, he's the one who sorted us out with the merchandising. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
More is to come. So if you guys want to get anything remotely looking like this, please follow him on Instagram. He does everything. He does branded t-shirts, he does branded mugs, capes, everything. So we'll be using him. He's gonna be our go-to guy. He's gonna be our plug.
Exactly.
So shout out to Dennis Mwenda. Thank you so much. They came off looking quite nice. Asante
For
sana.
sure.
So it's gonna be more of this going forward, man. Thank you so much.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, alright. Man, first of all, it's a sort of a sad occasion, right?
Yeah.
Because the English Premier League season is ending, alright? Tomorrow. The season is over, alright?
Yeah.
First of all, we have to be thankful that the season could actually end in the first place, alright? Due to the health crisis that's happened all over the world.
Because of the pandemic.
Because
pandemic. It's a pandemic.
Yeah, pandemic.
Yeah.
We're thankful that we've been able to finish the season, and in true English Premier League fashion, things are hot as hell as we head to the final match day of the season,
tomorrow.
right? Yeah. I mean that's what the Premier League does, by the way. Yeah, it just serves up competition regardless. Right?
And it's the only league that manages to do that season in, season out. As in the last day of the season is still as jam-packed.
Yeah.
And as interesting and as hype as like any other point of the season. So the EPL is the only league that manages to do that in one way or another.
Imagine.
And why is it interesting this time round, Sam?
It's interesting because the top 4 race.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh man, it could not be poised any better. All right. You have Manchester United, Leicester City, and Chelsea all vying for
2 slots.
3 teams, 2 slots. Man, it's been a takeoff.
And there's so many permutations,
exactly,
as they like to call that. It can go either way. All 3 teams have an equal chance, more or less, of making it to the Champions League next season.
Exactly.
If Leicester beats United, they're through. If United beats Leicester, it's through. If Chelsea avoids defeat against Wolves, or if it wins, Chelsea are through.
Exactly.
United can draw with Leicester, and Chelsea drops points against Wolves, and both teams can go through. So there's a myriad of circumstances surrounding that game, and so many ways, so many different outcomes come into play, and they're all possible.
Exactly.
So that's why it makes it so interesting what's gonna go down tomorrow.
And that's the beauty of it. The beauty of it, alright? So
why are we holding pads? Sam, please tell them.
Why are we holding pads?
Why are we holding pads, man?
Because today on the locker room, alright, we're gonna have a special. We're gonna do something special today,
Yeah, for the first time ever.
Yeah, for the first time ever. Rather than just give you our predictions, which we will, rather than just give you our predictions, what we're gonna do, we're gonna play a match on FIFA 20, alright? Chris and I are gonna play a top 4. Top 4. We
are gonna do a face-off,
face-off
of tomorrow's games, but we're gonna do it live here on FIFA.
Yeah.
So since we have Chelsea playing Wolves, we'll have a game where I pick Chelsea, or he picks Chelsea, I pick Wolves, and we face off on FIFA as a prediction or a preamble.
Exactly. Hey, preamble. Hey, imagine.
COVID. Actually, we social distance. We should have done that before. Because we may take up like a space for like 3 guys. So we should have done. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Wolves versus Chelsea. We play it live, then we see how it goes. Then we're gonna play as well. We're gonna simulate tomorrow's games here. So United versus Leicester. We're also gonna play it here on FIFA. You guys are gonna get to watch as we take on each other. So I'm gonna be United, of course. He's already picked his Leicester team.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how it goes. Then after that, we're gonna give you our actual now predictions for how tomorrow's gonna go.
How crazy would it be if the scores that we come up with here
and
is
the
what
one that
happens in real
tomorrow.
life?
Yeah, that would be quite something.
Hey, that would be quite something, by the way, yeah?
So yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it.
So, I'm Leicester City. He's United.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Tupange team sasa. Yeah.
Towoga.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We're here.
And don't pretend that I don't. Whatever happens, don't pretend that I don't do that to you.
Let's
Usijifanye that I don't do that to you.
Let's stretch things out.
Okay, let's get it. And you can't pick ghost workers in Leicester.
Kwani ghost workers ni nani?
So Yunsu.
Eh?
So
Kwani
Yunsu or so Yunchu?
Kwani ashaenda?
No, he's suspended.
Oh, you're using real-time teams, eh?
Good.
Alright, cool. Real-time teams, eh?
What ulie chapo. You have to use the players who are actually available for tomorrow's game.
Aye,
So no Pereira, no Soyuncu, and no who else?
Who else is injured?
Who else is suspended? I think it's just those two.
So
Just those two.
no
And Madison.
Madison.
Madison is also
Well, are you
injured.
gonna remove Madison?
He's injured, you guys. So
Honestly.
he won't play tomorrow.
Oh man, you're gonna remove Madison.
Madison is unavailable.
Oh.
So Yunus is unavailable. Itabidi umeka Morgan.
Come on.
Itabidi umeka mzee Morgan.
He is 74, man. Okay, in place of Madison.
Find someone else. Everyone knows who I'm gonna start.
Man.
Bruno Fernandes. Why do they call him? Why do these commentators call him Bruno Fernandes? His name is Fernandes.
It's because no one knows United
His
players.
name is Fan.
It's because no one knows United players, so no one knows how to pronounce it.
I bet City fans know United players.
No, we don't.
We've played you guys how many times this season?
We do.
4 times. What are the scores in three of those games? Thank you. Lakini nani anatutambua? Wewe usitambue. Lakini Henderson anatutambua.
Let me ask, when's the last final you played?
Eh?
When's the last final United
Last
played?
season.
Last season?
Yeah.
In which one?
FA Cup. No, the season before that.
The
season before last.
Don't lie to us.
2018. Sorry. The season before last. 2018. We played Chelsea. We played Chelsea.
Nangojeza mauongo tu. Mauongo.
Finally si mauongo. Kushinda ndo shida.
Mauongo.
Finally tunaingiana.
Mauongo.
Kushinda ndio shida. Hey, there's no way I'm starting my dish. No. Hey, you with. Hey, Buddha.
So, Chris, what are we going to talk about today on the locker room?
We have actually it's a very interesting rundown for guys. We're going to discuss whether this Liverpool side is the greatest one of all time in the Premier League. They've smashed a couple of records. Actually, they've smashed, matched, and set a couple of records, right?
Hey, Buddha, you almost swallowed your tongue saying that stuff.
That's why I went slow. Because you know I have this trouble. Yeah, they've matched, smashed, and set a couple of records.
Yes.
So there's an argument as to whether they're the greatest EPL team of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah. So me and you are going to have a serious discussion on that.
And we're going to have a discussion with you as well, by the way.
Yeah, in the comment section. So you guys tell us.
Join in.
And then also we're also going to discuss the Ballon d'Or being cancelled, whether we agree with that decision, and what it means for players who we think would have actually been in the running to win. Yeah, exactly. Right? So we're also going to give our top 3 of the season. Then we're also going to talk about the player of the year, Premier League player of the year. It's really tricky. My tongue going to behave. That's what happens when you get a new toothbrush, a new toothpaste, you guys. That's what happens to me. Yeah. So, and the last...
Your toothbrush makes you speak differently.
Yeah, man. So I had an hour on Ashak's model and Israel.
Yeah. Your toothbrush makes you speak differently.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens, eh?
Yeah. So
okay.
Wait, I need to log on. Give me a sec.
Well, for those of you that play FIFA, alright, Kona Joko Ju, right? Post a comment there. Tell us Kona skills.
Yeah, tell us, but we wanna know.
Yeah. Tell us if you're the best in your hood, kama ni Buru, kama ni Kayole, kama ni South Sea,
Westi, Langata, kama ni big dog anywhere, come to show.
If you're the big dog in your hood, post that stuff.
Tell us.
Post it there. Like a chest. Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Yeah. Upper FIFA, upper face. It's beef, right there. Yeah. You can't just be out here, just yeah.
I'm trying to get into the comments. Give me a sec. I think I'm done with my team.
Yeah, Buddha. Upper, that's a team to be the change shoelaces. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Why? What's the issue?
Juu maze sina players man, umetuma Madison. umetoa Senshu.
Oh yeah, manze, yeah, kuna comments hapa. Kevin Max. Kevin Max is here. Thanks man. Kevin Max, nakucheki. I want to respond to these comments, manze.
Yeah.
Gani boss? So far we have 5 guys of tuned in.
I'm Red Z.
Sawa, acha niweke Matic.
I'm Red Z.
Check it, mambo niweke Matic.
Matic, eh?
Yeah.
Again, for those of you who play FIFA,
Matic simple. Acha niweke Scott.
For those of you who play FIFA,
actually let me play.
Put in the comments who your favorite team is, your go-to team.
Yeah.
Kakiumana. Yeah. Which team do you go for? Yeah. For me personally, it's Bayern. Yake ni PSG. Tushajua.
Actually, niko na more than one PSG na Piemonte Calcio. AKA Juventus.
This guy just resorts to CR7 when things are bad. CR7 too when things are bad. And things are bad.
Let's get it.
We're about to start this.
Well, sija change nini zangu sana. No, the profile is on point.
Hey, kosa.
Kevin Max is live from there. Yeah. But how come I can't respond? Oh yeah, I want to chat publicly. What do you mean?
And if you're tuning in now, tell us where you're tuning in from, alright? Tell us where you're watching the locker room from. About what do you call this? Drop location. It's fine. We won't come there. It's fine. Don't worry. We won't come there. Talk about Muthaiga Central.
Do you have to?
Of course, yeah. No. So you have to say where we are. Kwani si we in Nairobi, Kenya. Lakini Muthaiga Central.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to.
If I'm asking them to post location, we have to post location.
Tyler here with Alan Smith. We have Premier League action for you coming right up. Manchester United.
Wait, nachata.
Eh, Buddha.
Sawa.
So,
Kevin Max, I play with Napoli, Juve, Barca, and BVB.
Hizo teams nyingi. Ati Napoli.
I want to be able to respond to his comments.
Napoli, Juve, Barca, and BVB. Okay. Big teams. Alright, cool.
Okay, sawa.
It's all good.
Tunachat hapa na Kevin Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, maze, he's tuned in.
Yeah.
Kimondo, I can see you. Nakumbuka ile bet.
Bet
gani? Hapa juu top.
Bet gani?
Usijali, that's you don't have to.
You
don't have to know everything.
I don't have to know everything.
You don't have to.
Okay.
This is gonna be hard, me multitasking like this.
Maze. You men we find it hard to multitask.
Unless tunakunywa drink na tunakula nyama. Hiyo ndio ndio shida kufanya.
So it's can multitask.
Haya, tuzidi. Let's get it. It is what it is.
We're going to have an entertaining tussle here. I think we'll find out in the first 10 minutes.
I had better. This is a very wicked Leicester side.
By the way,
it's weekend, man. If I don't win this game,
this is then the Manchester United lineup. David De Gea starts in goal.
Chunga, tumeka Daktari Fred.
Victor Lindelof at the back. Let's go with the one striker up front.
Lukataza.
This is the Leicester City lineup. Ricardo Pereira plays alongside Ben Chilwell at the back. Yuri Tillmans plays with Wilfred Ndidi in midfield. Jamie Vardy is the lone striker today. Very confident, even in his own defensive third, to keep the ball. This game really is a chance for him to express himself.
Yesterday. Well, forgiven.
Indeed. Vardy. It's good play this. The opposition can't get at them.
Done it! Real-time scorelines. Real-time scorelines. Is that Tillemans? Is that Tillemans?
Kwani nani hapo hapo? Scott akomwia.
Akwea.
Oh, nimekane manja. Oh, nimekane manja. Oh man.
Good play.
Get
a foot in and intercept.
Hey, Leicester. Hey. Brendan Rodgers. Eat or four. Hey, it's not easy.
Indeed.
It's not easy. You have to.
Master Fred.
You have to earn your place. You have to earn your place.
Ricardo Pereira.
Wazi Matic. Let's get it. Nini niendelea hapa? Hey.
Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Now
Bruno
to
Fernandes.
Martial. Into the attacking third. This could be a chance.
1-1. Anthony Martial.
Really good start to the
His
game.
name is Anthony. Anthony Martial.
They can score
What's his
from
name?
this.
Say it with me. Anthony. Anthony Martial.
Wait, let's start on Shinga.
Martial is late. Everybody knows. But we all know.
Ben Chilwell. Nothing wrong
Hey,
with the
is there
industry
any-
team. That little bit of
Hey,
inspiration.
good.
though,
What
they
about
need
ground
to
here?
get their noses in
Hey,
front.
that is a mandate. In between the lines, Poggies there. Tuzidi, Martial, Martial. Go off. Martial, Anthony,
Steer it through.
Martial, Achujinka.
Up for grabs here.
Martial, dude.
What do you
That's the old.
That's it.
Mwenye kabali na screens, zeche
Trying to
kabali.
stretch the opposition using the wider areas here.
Aye,
Jesus.
sini kweli.
Si vamioni basi.
Terrific tackle.
Hey. Hey, you're passing
Bruno
it.
Fernandes
That's
saw the
stupid.
pass
Sijatumia
coming and
buru
got there first.
hii game itakuwa indication by pressure.
Sasa
Hey.
kumekaza haga.
Wewe.
Kukaza haga.
His name is Pastor Fred.
Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting.
Hey.
Wan-Bissaka. Rashford.
Aye. Marcus.
To get his body in the way.
Go again.
Dennis Pratt. Ayoze Perez. Really?
Pastor Fred.
Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Now, can they make this count? Keeping the ball well in a dangerous area now.
Nimetaruliwa. Ametokwa. Where I had seen it. Wapi BBG? Toka nyani. Oworo.
The hair may fall off.
They have they.
Wow. The hair. Hey,
The hair.
Hey.
Well,
I may fall off.
Jama,
Rashford
Jama scrap.
held off the opponent well. Anthony Martial.
Martial. Jama wale wacheza ball na Timba.
Si boli.
Hey, was that me?
Timbo.
Intercepted well.
Hugo.
Trying to force the pass
Matic.
and then went straight to an opponent.
Matic, you are looking every inch of a 33 years today. Hey, every day. He's looking every day
Here
of
in
his
the wide
33 years.
position. Great chance.
Who was that? Wilfred.
Well, he can't believe
His
it.
name is who?
His
Wilfred.
teammates can't either.
Mzee Wilfred.
Indeed.
Kumbuki nikiambia nani ndidi tunajua ni ndidi nyoka.
Fred.
Let's get it.
Through pass. Here's Matic. And here's Paul Pogba. Martial.
Anthony! His name is Anthony. What's his name? Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial. He came from France. They said he had no chance. 50 million down the drain. Anthony Martial scores again. I know you know that song. I've sung it to you so many times. It was even played at the Etihad. Great at it. Anthony Martial.
Time here.
Kumbukeni, I'm using a weekend Leicester team.
Hey, Kevin Max up on a night after EPL. Let's go on the tournament. I got you, bro. Kevin Max to Kondani. We are down with that, man. Kevin Max, we are down with that.
I'm using a weekend Leicester side.
No.
Remember that?
No,
Remember that?
it's not Leicester that's weak, it's you. You're the one who's weak.
It's not. It's
We
Leicester.
are down for that. Wait, relax, I'm trying.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm keeping
you
that.
know, we dude, there's sportsmanship. up there.
Oh,
There's sportsmanship.
guess who's just tuned in?
Nani,
Eh?
ametuni.
The antelope has arrived. The antelope has arrived.
Swara!
She's tuned in. She's tuned in, you guys.
Oh,
Alright, let's get it. Second half.
Change of ends.
Make the changes now.
The second half is
Make
underway.
the changes now.
Ben
We
Chilwell.
should have posted a photo of me on IG. Tell guys we're going live. We didn't do it.
that's it?
We You should have done the photo. Tell guys you're going live.
So if you posted a photo, then you get
No, ile anini. Remember the graphic for the one that Nani had made? Judas.
See, the thing is,
to tell guys you'll be going live at 2.
If you post a photo, it's a lot of memory because you're a fast guy.
It's not a photo of us.
Oh, it's not you?
It's a modern miracle how you finish school. It's a modern miracle. Because you're illiteracy levels.
See, it's because you're larger than life. You're larger than life, so we need more memory on the camera.
I remember I asked Chunga. Buddha, Fred, Tulia. Pastor Fred, Tulia.
To the ball. You can see the manager down there. He's less than happy. Obviously, his team's
He came at really Bruno Fernandes.
No real sign so
He's
far.
fatigued for the game. Mini wako na realistic levels
Just
zingine
not able
tu.
to find a way through that defense and make the keeper work.
If it was really realistic, it would have shown you sweating.
Was it here? Wait! Matic is waste! And you see what these guys do? They place your shortest player up and here. Because they know that's where Sam is going to go.
Well, to get to it, hasn't really finished the job. Now Evans. Ndidi.
Chikiase.
Dude! Check it. Penalty FC, everybody knows. Everybody knows that you get penalties.
Ricardo Pereira.
Hey, I won.
Looking to use full width of the pitch in this attack.
I see the ball guy.
On the attack, with real gusto a moment or two ago.
Sasa tupa bola
Rather left them dismayed in the end. Ben Chilwell. Chilwell.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Morgan.
It's funny you check it. It's funny you check it.
Why you get?
It's funny you check it. Check it if I check it alafu.
Pogba. Fernandes.
Is Nai! How? Pogba!
Stolen the ball in the attacking third too.
Come on, man! Who is Michael Aman Thanos? Who is Michael Aman Thanos? What is it?
Well, the first sight, that must say, didn't look like a goal.
No, Bruno Fernandes. His name is the Pogba! Come on, straight at the keeper, Pogba. Really? All those haircuts you keep getting. And that's the best you can do. And Jamisha.
And Evans.
Eti leo ndo sasa Michael ameamua sasa hii.
Ricardo Pereira. Tielemans. Dennis Pratt. Rubbing pass. Just the keeper to beat.
Johnny!
Matic hawezi.
Real life scoring. When you get to
It goes through. Aisi hivyo Johnny Martial. Ai Buddha. Unamjua? Everybody knows. He came from France. They said he had no chance. 50 million down the drain. Johnny Martial scores again. Enda. Hey, autoka Nyandi. Tunaenda wide Buddha.
Now can they make this count? Keeping the ball well in a dangerous area now. Yes, they've got them ahead. But poor play at the end of a promising move. Brady.
Twende.
Could have done better with that counter attack.
Twende.
Wiggle past one man.
Hey, kwani mko wangapi?
Tuko wengi. We are many.
Found good room out here. Break still on. Chance to get the ball in the box.
Sababu pia.
We are many.
Still 7 minutes left on the clock. And he gives it back to him. Patiently building up. Stop the opposition, gets the ball out of harm's way. Chance for a break in numbers.
Sasa nifunge hat break up.
Tuzidi. His name, Rashford hapo uzani, there are many. Toka nyani.
Anthony
Martial. Ref! Msa mshtaki WWE hapo. That's some bullshit. That right there, that's some bullshit.
Jamie Vardy.
Askumu jamaa. Scott! Hey, toka nyani. Hey, aworo.
Jamie Vardy.
Hey, twende.
What a finale we've got in
Twende.
the last few minutes. The Manchester United fans are giving it everything.
Closing minutes of the game now, and Manchester United still searching for a winner.
Lakini ni sawa. It's alright. I was clearly the better team. No, tuangalia attempts. Clearly it's so evident. I was clearly cheeky. I have 6 on target. Nakwambia Schmeichel leo anageuza jina anaitwa Thanos. Casper Thanos is no longer Schmeichel. You see, I was clearly the better team. I just didn't take my chances. And it's typical of how United have been, by the way. So a draw is alright. We shake hands. No, we can't COVID. So yeah, well done United.
This guy just left me hanging.
No, with this scoreline, by the way, we are through. With this scoreline, we'll be through.
Yeah. So
United will make it.
as it stands, United are playing the Champions League next season.
Yeah.
Watacharuliwa bado lakini bado they're playing Champions League next season. Yeah.
Oh man.
Onwards, Chelsea versus Wolves.
But no. First, we have to do a quick, we just talk briefly about tomorrow's game.
Okay.
Before we go to Chelsea Wolves.
Which game?
See tomorrow's game now. See our predictions, our actual predictions for how that game might pan out.
That's how FIFA turned out.
That's FIFA for you.
Yeah.
So guys, tell us in the comment section who you think has more skills between the two of us.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's other guys I haven't responded to. Okay, yeah, tuko sawa. Yeah. So how do you see tomorrow's game going?
Contrary to how things have gone here on FIFA,
Yeah.
I think Brendan Rodgers, since the restart, has really messed around with his first 11 a lot, right?
Yeah.
And given Leicester City's
Wait,
defensive...
pause.
Yeah.
Was that your stomach?
It wasn't messed up.
We just can't play out like
It wasn't messed up.
just breeze past that like
It wasn't messed
like
up,
we
man.
didn't hear what just happened.
I just burped. It was a
No,
burp.
bro. That
It was
wasn't
a
a burp, you.
It was a burp.
Hey, say
It was a burp, man.
Buddha.
It was a burp.
Hey, a war.
It was a burp.
Hey, go look for it. They're called what? Those drugs that guys take for
Which one?
deworming.
It's a deworming.
They're called what? Dewormers. Anyway,
Anyway,
you have living things inside you.
I honestly feel like United may just have the edge over here. Even though Leicester's playing at home,
Yeah.
they've won 2 out of their last 5 matches.
Yes.
Coming off of a 3-0 defeat to Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
That was a game that they really needed to win, at least to have an advantage over United. That should have dented their confidence to some extent.
Yeah,
but
it should.
given that they're playing at home, okay, Akuna fans, yes. But just the fact that they're playing at home and there's a lot to play for, some people will give them the edge. But just because of United's attack, I think Leicester will lose that game. Or
So
perhaps, at worst, okay, well, if they don't lose, then perhaps a draw. So
Perhaps
my
a draw.
prediction for that game is United 2-1.
2-1 to United.
2-1 to United, yeah.
Alright, so that's Sammy's. So mine,
Yeah.
I feel like with this United side, the way we've struggled to cope with pressure. Whenever the pressure has been turned on, we've largely cracked under the pressure. Chelsea has lost 11 times this year.
FA Cup semi-final. FA Cup semi-final.
I could say the same thing about you. But anyway, 2 peas in a pod. Anyway, so United has cracked every single time we've had a chance to, leapfrog Chelsea. So many times this season.
You've had chances, like you're not
so many.
taking them.
They drop points a day before us, and especially when we have to play after them.
Yes.
They drop points the day before. We have to play after, but we drop points.
Yes.
We don't capitalize. So I feel like United has had that's been the story of our season.
Yeah.
And frankly, we look knackered. We look fatigued. We look tired.
You look tired.
Our best players look tired.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes looks
Especially
like he needs a
Bruno.
break. Yeah, he
Especially
looks like
Bruno.
because he's played a whole lot of football since February 1st. Pogba has come back. He looks lethargic right now.
Yes.
It doesn't look like he has the fight for it. We also what happened against West Ham.
Yes.
He looks like he doesn't have the mettle for this fight right now, even the physical contest. Maguire looks completely tired. He's played every single. But then shout out to Harry Maguire. All these guys who are criticizing him.
Yeah.
You must remember that this is his first season playing in United.
Yes.
It's a step up pressure-wise.
Yes.
Right from Leicester.
Yeah.
Because the
obviously,
expectations,
yes. It's a bigger club, bigger expectations.
He's been given the captaincy price tag.
That's it.
He gets to play with Lindelof and the De Gea, who looks like he has a hangover half the time.
Yeah.
And he's played literally every single minute this season. Every game.
Credit to that, by the
FA Cup, League Cup, Europa League, Premier League.
I can't say the same about my center.
Yeah, you can't say that shit about your centre backs. So Maguire looks tired. Wan-Bissaka can't cross a ball to save his girlfriend's life.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know which United is gonna turn out.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
But all I'm telling these lads, just don't bottle it.
Yeah.
Don't lose tomorrow.
Yes.
And the result we got when we played on FIFA is good enough for us to go through.
Yeah, it is.
Just avoid defeat. United, avoid defeat. So honestly, I'm gonna call a draw.
A draw.
A draw.
Whether it's 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, whatever.
Yeah, Leicester are gonna show up. Even though they are winless in their last 4 games. They're gonna show up tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's the last game of the season. They're playing at home, even if there are no fans. They're gonna make it hard for us.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's gonna be a draw.
By the way, for Man U fans, during the what do you call this? The FA Cup semi-final game against Chelsea, I was asking Chris that day. We watched it with him.
Yeah.
And I was telling him, did he have a problem with the team selection? And that's something that came up, because Bruno and Pogba didn't start that game. Greenwood didn't start the game. Martial didn't start that game. Yeah. So for United fans, put in the comments your first 11.
Yeah,
who would you want to put against Leicester?
Who do you want to play?
The perfect first 11 that you put against Leicester. This any team tashinda proper.
Ungekuwa OGS if you are Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah.
Who would you start to
Exactly.
play tomorrow? Because for us, this is our cup final.
Yeah.
I've been telling you guys, West Ham was our cup final. We kinda, we didn't really show up. It was a terrible game. We only showed up in bits, but West Ham was our cup final.
Yeah.
It wasn't the most ideal result.
Yeah.
But just because Liverpool did us a favor.
Yeah, that's what.
If Chelsea had gotten a positive result in that game, West Ham would have been a disaster for us.
We have to talk about what Pogba did. What was he doing?
As he was covering his face.
Shielding the what do you call this? The price,
the money maker.
The money maker.
The money maker. He was protecting his money maker. Yeah, man.
Boss.
But no, listen. For real.
That ball was coming. He's
No. Let me tell you. That call was it was a bad call by the refs. We've seen. What? No, let me tell you. No, listen. There's somebody who's posted something. No, let me show you. Just relax. Sheesh. Wait, let me go ahead and show kitu hapa. We had this discussion in the group.
We're not the only ones in the room, man. We have an Arsenal fan in the background.
We have a studio audience.
And you have a studio audience. And his face when Chris just said what he just said right now, Maze, at his wrong call.
Listen. No, look at this. Look at this. If you guys can see this, This is who? This is Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
This is City versus Leicester.
I'm gonna take a photo.
No, this is an actual game.
So
this is the penalty area. It was a free kick for Leicester, which was taken by Maddison. He handled. No penalty. Another one. This is Richarlison. Everton. I don't know who they were playing in this game. No penalty. In fact, even Sky Sports, they did a whole narrative for this. They're asking guys to comment whether this should have been a penalty. These two players did the exact same thing that Pogba did. The ball was coming to their faces. They raised their hands. It's a natural reaction. Let me show you. If I was to kick a ball to your face right now, are you gonna tell me you're gonna stand there and wait for it to hit you in your face?
If you're a professional football player, take it.
No.
Take it.
Yeah, ideally you should.
Ama, you duck.
You should.
Duck and hope that the keeper is gonna handle it.
If you duck, it's gonna look like more of a wimp than doing it.
It's fine.
If you duck, it's gonna look like more of a wimp. Unarushia kipa noma.
Would you
kipa pamoja na hali yake.
Would you rather duck than concede a penalty?
Of course, you'd rather duck.
Exactly. Duck.
But
duck.
The fact that there's been inconsistency just this season. KDB handled. I've shown you. Richarlison also handled. Same way, ball was coming at them. They're in the penalty area. It was heading to their face. They did this. It's a natural reaction to protect your face. It wasn't deliberate. It's not like the ball was going to hit his thigh. Then he did this. No, he was protecting his face, man. He was covering his face. Me, the thing I don't like about Pogba is the way he tried to play it off. Like he just didn't do it. Because I just couldn't materialize by the way. If it wasn't for VR, by the way, story in Peter. Because Pogba, we all knew he took it in the head. Like Maze, let's get medics to go and check on him. Because that shot was powerful. Even Antonio say. So you guys ile obusuma. Unajua basi kwa kucheza kabole, alafu alikuwa ule mso ile court. Ile court ya ja na kupiga free kick. No one wants to be on that wall. Nobody wants to be on that wall, you guys. That fellow, ja. If you ever get to see this video, we shout out to you manzi. Ulituonesha manzi yenyewe same mambo yote hiyo. Same mambo yote. Kuna comment?
But hey,
I can't see.
Shout out to those who have been hitting the football in the face.
In the face, yeah.
If you've ever taken it to the face, shout out to you, And that's what Pogba should have done.
That's what should have done.
That's what he should have done, Either duck, I'm gonna take it on the face.
Yeah.
That's basically it, So
anyway, we have to move on to the next game now.
Max ameka team.
Kevin Max ameka team.
Yeah.
Kevin Max, we can see your team selection. But Kevin Max ana bidii. Sijui tumpatie tu. We should get him a branded shirt mazi. Kevin Max.
For sure. Yeah.
Who has he picked? He's picked De Gea, Maguire, Lindelof, Williams, Wan-Bissaka, Matic, Pogba, Fernandes, Rashford, Martial, and Greenwood. So the only thing that he hasn't picked, the only position that is not standard for De Gea this season, this is United's strongest team. I think ni hapo tu kwa Williams. Ndio mas.
Yeah.
And it's only because we are not sure about Shaw's fitness. We are not sure. He's even said, will Shaw be available? Amesema.
No, because he's a fat guy. Like this guy. Like this. It's a fat Kitambi.
But you know,
Kitambi gang.
You know what they say about fat guys, eh?
What?
We are not fat, we're just easy to see. We can't get kidnapped. Before unifikishe kwa hiyo gari. Bro, ile bidii umepiga. You reconsider. You can't miss me. But a guy like you, someone as skinny as Sam, he looks like a pile of remotes. You just blink twice of morning, it's a wrap for you. But then Mushanganga kwa club, when you go out club in Sab, all these chicks you grind with.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they never come to grind back with you.
Why?
All these chicks you dance with.
Yeah.
Because it feels like they're dancing by themselves.
Meskia silence. Meskia.
Yani ni kama cheki. For you, with any babe in a club, it's like you're an accessory. Yeah. Hawezi kufeel yani. There's no difference between them and grinding on a bottle.
Sina height, but anapenda my left, she admits. Yeah. So.
Weka game next msee.
Right now we're going to Chelsea Wolves, right? Which team are you? Are you Chelsea? Yeah. Which team?
Let me pick the weaker team now.
Yeah.
Let me pick the weaker team now.
Yeah.
Oh, Liverpool now.
Yeah.
Lakini sasa tuko tunaenda kwa nini man?
Yeah, tuko tunaenda kwa.
What do you guys?
Ati madai kwanza.
To kill two story ya FIFA. To kill two. Sawa. So now we're going to the next game, Chelsea versus Wolves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Wolves. Let me give you a chance to win because we never win in this house. So let me give you a chance to win. Sawa. Wewe eka kick off ni msee. Hata nachagua underdog sahi. Nachagua Wolves.
Sawa basi. And if I beat you usianze excuse, I need go Wolves.
Hai game nataka kukaza tu game nzima. Hapo ndio tunadu.
Hakuna best of 3 buda.
Si unaenda kwa classic
msee ushazoea best of 3 hapa hivi. Sasa
so umepanic huko katikati.
Msee ushazoea best of 3 hapa hivi.
Buda, hata hujachagua side. You in the middle.
I was in the middle. For real? I didn't see that. Sometimes
I wonder how I allow you to be around me. I don't get how I allow you to be around me. Maze yani your literacy levels are shocking. Shocking, man.
Dude, I was on the right hand side, man.
But if calligraph can speak English like that, nani wakaiona.
Don't compare my English to calligraph.
Yeah, so I mean that all doesn't give lakini akili dash.
Don't compare my English to. Hey,
Papa Jones.
Hey, don't compare my English to him.
Aya, wait, malize. Guys, tune in. We are about to go into the rundown for today. The first thing we are discussing is Liverpool the greatest Premier League team of all time?
Are they the greatest?
Are they the greatest?
Really?
Are they?
Really?
Some say they are. There's a legitimate argument for them being
the
greatest Premier League team of all time. So we're gonna unpack that for you guys. We're gonna deconstruct it.
For sure.
Alright?
For sure.
Sam, changamka. Let's get this. Game ya Chelsea lakini hata. But anyway, you know Wolves are also under pressure from Spurs. No more for a Europa League slot. From Spurs and Sheffield.
Yeah.
There's also a whole other race, but they're going on. See top 4 okay? There's a top 4 race.
There's some Europa League race
there's
behind the scenes.
Precisely.
behind the scenes.
Yeah. But they didn't miss a good kitu. Nachaza tu hivyo. Hata sijui. Sawa.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna make any change.
Kangas.
I've never used them.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what to do. Mimi nawacha tu hivyo.
Check it.
Ukinipangusa unipangusa.
Check it.
It is what it is.
Change shoelaces.
No, I'm just gonna leave them like that. I mean, I don't even know what changes.
Yeah.
More me is Julian. I've never used Wolves, but I know this is the strongest 11. This is how they play with a back five. Sinto, they normally play with a back five like that. Guys, I want you to tell us. Should I make any changes to this squad, to this Wolves? I'm Wolves, so I don't know what to do. Like I think they normally play like that.
It goes up there. I think that's basically it. Yeah.
That's basically it.
Yeah, that's basically.
So
it.
to acha tu hivyo.
Yeah, acha tu hivyo by the way.
Sawa.
Ju bench yako dash. There's bench nothing.
Kuna msee hapa hata ana image. Kampana.
Hakuna sura.
Hey, you guys.
Hakuna sura.
It's like that day we did that locker room shoot in the evening.
Yeah, then we couldn't see Ribia.
We couldn't see J Ribs.
Yeah, obviously. We
J
need
Ribs,
more.
shout out to J Ribs, man.
We need more lighting.
Hey, we need more lighting. We needed way more lighting. We needed a street light man that day. Hey. Tungeshootio episode study. Tungeenda nyayo tushutie huko. Hey, aworo.
Need floodlights.
We are kisha na the.
Eh?
Guys are waiting for the juice.
The juice.
The juice is coming up after this game, yeah.
Aight.
Kevin Max amesema Nicky Adama is fast for best through passes.
Hey, for sure. Yeah, Adama. But Adama is the fastest player on FIFA by there, yeah?
He's
Yeah, he's the fastest player on FIFA.
But then we should give Nani a branded t-shirt.
Mm.
Kevin Max.
For sure.
Yeah.
But then, what team does he support?
United. Then you ask him, but I'm not sure. I'm just assuming things.
But
He's
then
really rooting for me to win.
So I assume too.
Then you ask him, what team does he support?
But then Kevin Max, if it's the wrong team, I'm sorry. United, eh? You're not going to say United?
What team do you support?
Hey, Buddha. But then that, your branded shirt, hey, I'm having second thoughts. I'm having second thoughts on that branded shirt, by there. So many of me, I'm a tamba baby.
Top charts.
Hello and a warm welcome from the English West Midlands.
No, you know the problem, I can't see who else is watching.
My name's Derek Ray and joining me for commentary on
can't
this
see who
game
else
is
is
the
watching.
former
So
Arsenal
I
and
don't know.
England fullback.
I can only see
Henderson.
comments.
I'm
I
looking
can't see
forward
who
to
else is
bringing you
watching
action
from
from
the
the Premier League
Yeah.
coming right up. It's Wolverhampton
So, let's get
Wanderers
it.
taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one, Derek. Exciting, come on, let's see
Let's
some
get some.
entertainment.
Can you jump on the woods?
It's possible, baby.
It's possible.
baby.
It's a good team, baby.
It's a decent team.
Yeah, that's correct.
It's possible.
Baby.
Yeah, that's correct. It's
That's
possible.
correct.
The initial 11 for Wolves. In goal, it's Rui Patricio.
After the game, Chelsea
Jerome
will
Coutinho
have
plays alongside
Yeah,
Ruben
but they-
Neves in the centre of midfield. And the striker is the man who can be a real handful, Raúl Jiménez. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And a look at the Chelsea starting
What do you think about Nani?
Kepa is given the green light
Captain America
in
himself?
goal. Azpilicueta starts with Marcos Alonso
Hey,
in the fullback
did you see
position.
what he did to Liverpool?
N'Golo Kanté starts
Okay, granted the season
alongside
is over,
Jorginho
but did you
in
see
the
what he did to
centre
those
of midfield.
defenders?
And Olivier Giroud is given the vote of confidence.
What's the only cross gani nimepiga? Hata sibili.
No problems.
Eh, alipangusa hawa boys wewe.
Hey.
Wewe.
Hey,
The
Liverpool,
player
hey,
to
hey.
decide the outcome, to determine the course of
The time that game was
no
4-3.
reason at all
They were
why it
supposed to
won't
come back,
be
baby.
this man. Lee, who do you anticipate seeing
Oh, because
from him?
he should have started
Ball
Pulisic.
possession will
should-
be his
he
key.
should-
People
Hey,
That's why he was very
because
frustrated
they
with
know
the
he
touch.
links the
But
play.
Chelsea fans,
Giving the ball,
whoever's
you
watching,
make a run,
who tell
you
us
normally get the ball back.
what do you make of
Very
the exchange that
encouraging.
Lampard and Klopp had on the touchline? I'm pretty sure everyone has seen those videos.
Yeah.
Eh, Buddha.
Nilikuwa namshauri hii chacho yake ya
Hii ndio pekee unashinda.
Ya kwanza muda na mouth. Na
Na
mouth.
unaongea sana hapa.
Mouth.
Coutinho mazee slow afiki.
It's with Ruben Neves.
So well done,
From a good
Sam.
pass.
Sina ashukuru game kesha nini.
Now he must play with the cross.
Why? Force it in.
Junior
What
over
do you-
here.
Offside. Ah, come on now.
Outside.
Urefa ni wa Kenya Premier League online. Urefa wa KPL. Refa ameangusha flag. Mwas. Refa ameangusha flag.
Offside.
Ah, come on now. That was not an offside.
Ah, it was also-
Hakuna.
Azpilicueta.
That's some bullshit.
Jorginho.
By there, yeah.
That right there, that's some bullshit.
For those who play FIFA, Ukifunga bao yani kuforce inaitwa mandasi.
Inaitwa ndunya. And who's the captain? Who's the chef? Who's the chief chef?
The pioneer.
Pioneer wa ndunya hapa na tunamjua. Ako hapa amejificha kwa audience.
He's just
Mwasi. Mwasi wa ndunya. Wow.
He's in the premises. He's in the vicinity.
Mazuri trakura na wangu yani NSYF.
Possession changes hands.
Hapa nyuma. Tuzidi. Let's get it. Adama. Charlie, take you down. Jimenez. Come on now. Tunaanza hapa. Adama, toka nyeni. Adama.
This guy is too fast, man.
This is good.
Oi, niko taruleo. Ay. You are a fool. Brains dash.
Nah, it's because
You must be a jack and a fool.
it's
Losing
Giroud.
your integrity.
It's Giroud. You know he can't run.
Mwasi, ndio maana tumekiwa Moutinho na mguu dash. Mguu mata. Na wala mguu ya mata.
Ruben Neves giving the ball to the opposition.
Hakuna nini. Unapanga uso. Chelsea wako Europa. Ile Chelsea kiingia Europa. Na wamekuwa namba 3 sijui tangu.
Jorginho.
It would be
Chelsea getting the ball forward.
But it would be more embarrassing for Leicester.
From this position. In possession to give him a lead.
Bombe la tackle. His name is Conor Cody. What's his name was? Conor Cody. Ako mchezaji wa kulipa. Niko nimejaribu. Niko nimejaribu. Ati pena. Hiyo prepaid nitoka
Tushaona. Kama yellow.
Nitoka prepaid. Nimeslide 4 days. Kila kitu kwa sababu sijafunga hadi sasa. Unakonga uko nje.
Sasa niko na alafu na kamsi hapo kwa.
Just taking precautions. Hii ni kuvaa mask hapa round. Nimevaa mask. Na kusema ni wadea. Kaunti ya pesa. Twendeni. Itabidi tukatazwa.
Well, it's deadlock. Could be a mistake.
Offside. Offside. NYS. Kusoma hapa na kitu. Adama! Offside. Mse anataka kukwambia kama kidogo. I know what you want to say.
I know.
I could read it.
I know other people knew what I was going to say.
Jorginho.
Nimetarajia.
Looking for the
Nani
goal
amesema?
and put them ahead. And no nonsense defensive clearance.
Ai. Mwasi. Niko andasiege.
Chelsea finding forward gears. Can they take advantage
Kuna
of
kudi ya
the
kukana.
position?
Mchezaji wa kulipwa.
And this is Diogo Jota now.
Hiyo pasi imecheza na brain hapa.
Cody.
Wacha watu wa mikrans.
Now
Jimenez.
Johnny. Others to play it to. It's with Moutinho. No real conviction in the challenge. Moutinho.
Hiyo ni shot gani Moutinho? You must be a fool. Badilisha hoteli.
Counter-attack is on.
Hiyo ni shot gani msana piga? Badilisha hoteli.
Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. The referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Going well. Moutinho!
Chicken! Azia swala uza! Mwazo Moutinho ajiwezi. Mzee wanakula maindomi hapo. Mzee kuna tu spaghetti. Anapika shot za ufalo. Sio boli pate Adama. Mbona zipate Adama? Mbona uko chini kukimbiza na Wolves? Uko nje. Buda.
Really interesting second half in store.
Buda.
And
Chelsea fans,
Sijasha ndio.
Oh, jasha ndio. But you know, we keep making fun of this big guys, But you know, but you know these guys, they are the Chelsea guys.
Giroud. How to do it inside your own penalty area.
Chelsea is the most successful side of any Premier League team in the last decade.
This might be ideal for the counter.
Johnny, ingia box.
Shota.
Toka nyani.
Might be
Brains
dangerous.
dash. Prepaid.
Intense pressure. Coutinho. Opportunity to take the lead.
Nico.
Msamijaza watu hapa. Wow. Msee, quick match.
Over it comes. And pushed away.
You ni uongo. Wheels. Nakimbia nini? Riadha ndio unipenda. Unani game ni athletics. Adama, acha nicheza wheels.
Say Mandunya. Utasahau.
Mzee final ball ina kill. Must you notice? Msana pa kunisha mpanish.
Here's Kovacic.
Mtinyo anarudi kabisa. AJ nothing but a number.
They've regained position.
Let's get it.
Half an hour remaining then.
With it. Mtinyo with it. Kabisa. Tuzidi. Toka nyani. Ibaulizi. His name is Jimenez Raul.
Now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
You hear that? Boss, can you hear that?
Perfect.
Can you hear that?
Attacking football.
That is the sound of ineptitude. That is the sound of weakness. That's silence. Crickets. Hey Kepa, he can't save. Hey, kusave wachia bank. Kepa, kusave wachia Yesu.
But it can be difficult being a
Wachia Yesu kusave Kepa. Kepa alitabalaga. Kepa alitachieta Karoleo. Kutabu.
Sasa chama inigeka Arnold already.
Adonge. Kocha.
Unamkumbuka? Arnold already.
Kibara besta.
Hata pale nika already hapo. Kobe.
Erugie kata umse walai.
Okay,
Kepa kuita. You know he has the worst save percentage of any goalkeeper in the Premier League. Hata kipa wa relegated Norwich team Krul. He has a better save percentage than him. Na kuna Moutinho pasi kukazi. Adama goli. Moutinho ako kazi. Wow. Hatuna speed hii. With it. Toka nyani. Ruben Neves. With it. Tuzidi. Adama.
Something positive.
Ibaulizi.
Hakuna.
Kepa mazee ameshikaje? Amejaa. Neno hiyo waste.
Well, they did better than the first time. The goalkeeper. What a save that is.
Kuna jamaa ito kolokodi hapa. Boli iwezi pita. Niko try kuchonga mwasi. Angalia dada kwa boli. Tulia. Ref. Ataki advantage. Ataki. Apewe kadi. Ati sexist man in France. Kiwasa nani mwasi ndio alikuwa sexist man in France. Leo box yake moja. Somo wae. Tulia.
Without question,
Uli,
it's not the
Buddha.
best of challenges.
Una press sana. With it. Body. With it. Ije nilikuwa so focused on pale nataka ball iende. Nimesahau ni press.
It's with Giroud.
Nakwambia
Ball lost by Chelsea.
ndio kwa kazi hapa ni Moutinho.
Inside the last quarter of an hour.
Adama itabeba mkakaza.
Hey, Chelsea.
Coutinho. N'Golo Kanté.
Buda yeye Chelsea kwa chini.
Kanté.
Award.
Here's Kovacic. Fluency of movement.
Moutinho analyze experience. Mkuu fupi lakini experience mwaf.
Just now is Jorginho.
Hata ujinga.
Kanté.
Sasa kitaji tu
Still
hapo.
able to do
Kwani
much
mna
damage.
nini?
Jorginho. Not the sound of Walker.
Johnny Wills. Toka nyani.
Superbly to take back position.
Yesterday. Tuzidi. Let's go. Let's get it. 100-meter race. Tuzidi. Toka nyani.
He could become a teammate.
Kona ni sawa. Kona
Was
pia.
perfectly timed.
Kona
But
pia.
it's going to be a
Tunaanza
corner.
short wichi. Tunaenda travel.
And over comes the
Boli.
corner.
Kimbiza ball.
Akimbize wapi?
Knocked it over the touchline, so it will be a throw in here. In the second half,
Clap this guy, yeah.
trailing
Imagine it's so
albeit
obvious.
by a small
Yaani kama
margin.
Chelsea imekuwa
How
down.
should they be viewing this task, Lee? Well, Chelsea will fit. Can he make it count?
Sijatumia brain
down.
ningepass. Ningepasa bro nzuri. Nimecheza kama wewe.
Well, it's a goal
Hapo nimecheza kama wewe. Brains,
Give
yeah.
strikers a chance to get back in the game.
Ningecheza kama wewe.
Played into the centre.
Boli! Fika. Doherty. Fika, unafika. Kuna watu. Si
Straight
uko.
to the opposition.
Si uko.
The referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Goal alitoka
Taking
yesterday.
care of business defensively here.
Haya, atafute maji. Atafute nini? Get clapped nige mchapa na Wolves. Uko chini. Buda. Wewe ni basement. Uko
Chelsea wako
down.
down.
Hakuna wewe
Chelsea
uko
wako
down.
down.
Sikutambui.
Chelsea wako down.
Chapwa.
Chelsea
Uko
wako down.
But like, you know, I shouldn't even be this gassed up for beating you because it's something I always do. This is like routine. So actually, let me just calm down because I always do this. It's not that I'm worse just because I mean they have receipts. So 1-0, guys. Tell us what you thought about that game.
Yeah.
Tell us if you think that Sammy here has, you know, the same skills as a toddler operating.
I lost on purpose because
No, you didn't.
Chelsea.
No, you didn't.
I lost on
No, you
purpose.
didn't.
Just
You
because I don't
lost.
want to see Chelsea in
You
the
lost,
Champions
Buddha.
League.
You lost.
I lost on purpose because I don't want to see Chelsea in the Champions
I
League.
think some kitu nafundue.
Yeah.
Tafuta game ya kucheza ile it's less mentally involving.
Like Injustice.
Kama Injustice.
Like
Game ya
Injustice,
kuguess ile game unaweza tu chini
Like
hivi.
Injustice, like
Yeah,
Injustice.
like Injustice, yeah. Game
Yeah,
za kufight
yeah.
umeiva
What
because
happened?
you don't need to
What
do too
happened?
much. Just press. All you have to do.
What
What you see
happened?
here, you have to think.
What happened in Injustice?
Yeah.
This time. What happened in Injustice? What
I
happened?
mean,
What happened?
please.
What happened?
Sina hizo.
Just tell me.
Sina skills za kufinya finya.
Tell me.
Anyway, guys,
how
let's focus.
you whooped your ass up and down.
No one cares about Injustice, brother. No one even knows. Hata kwa comment section hakuna mtu anajua Injustice. So anyway, guys, so we are done with the FIFA simulated games for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Clearly I've won. Everyone knows.
2-2 and 1-0.
Yeah. I've been the better team I've been the better player in both those games.
No, you haven't.
So guys, tell us
No,
what you
haven't.
think about my skills
No, you
as opposed
haven't.
to this guy here.
No, you haven't.
He's shite, but just tell us basically what you think about our skills. And now that we are done with the FIFA segment, give your predictions for tomorrow's game for this particular.
Chelsea Wolves.
Yeah.
Uh,
Your honest prediction
man.
about how you think that game is gonna go.
Man. Honestly, 2-0 to Chelsea.
Since you know Chelsea are playing at home, eh?
Yeah. 2-0 to Chelsea.
2-0 to Chelsea.
2-0 to Chelsea, yeah.
Why?
Why? Because I feel like they have a better attack than Wolves.
Yeah.
And just the fact that coming off this defeat to Liverpool, where they didn't play that badly, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't.
They didn't play. There's a time it was 4-3, by the way.
Yeah,
The time it was
it
4-3
was.
and they were coming back. So if they play, if you just apply the same game
Yeah,
plan to Wolves, honestly, I think they'll be too much for them.
You
So
feel like they'll be too much?
yeah, they'll be too much for them. So this is I'll win for Chelsea. 2-0.
For me, I feel like this game means more to Chelsea than it does
To Wolves. Yeah.
Of course, Wolves also want to qualify for the Europa League, which they are already in this season.
Yeah.
And they may just decide to be party poopers and just go and try to be spoilers for Chelsea.
Yes.
But this game means more to Chelsea than it does to Wolves. Wolves have been shaky. They've been inconsistent since the restart. And Chelsea are playing at home. Last game of the season.
Yes.
They'll be they'll be buoyed by
Yeah.
the performance they had against Liverpool.
Yeah.
If Lampard gets his team selection straight, I mean, you have to start Pulisic.
Yeah.
If he starts
You have
Pulisic,
to.
he absolutely has to.
You have to.
That experiment that he was taking, I don't know what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
Pulisic has been their best player since the restart. Him alongside Giroud, Willian, they've been really, really good since the restart.
Yeah.
So you should have started him again. And what's the point? You rest him in the FA Cup semi-final, and you also don't pick him for the game
against
at Anfield.
Liverpool. I mean,
like, what was the point of resting him in the FA Cup in the first place?
Exactly.
So yeah. So anyway, if he picks the right team, he just might get a victory against Wolves. But it also depends on which Wolves team is gonna show up.
True.
Yeah, because Wolves can be a problem.
They can be stubborn.
They can be stubborn.
Ask City to
Yeah, home and away.
Home and away.
Sijakusikia hapo ati.
Well, they beat us home and away.
Who? Who has been beaten home and away?
Wolves. And Adama has scored those goals.
Yeah.
Adama has punished us.
True.
It's fine.
Yeah, so
I'll
my
take it.
prediction
Yeah.
is Chelsea to get the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, guys, we told you there are so many permutations for this top 4 race. There are so many
The
different
dynamics.
outcomes that can happen.
Exactly.
You know, United and Leicester, guys are saying there could be a conspiracy theory that if United and Leicester observe what's happening at Stamford Bridge,
But all games happen at the same time.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
United and Leicester, if the game is playing, it's happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Let's say Chelsea go a goal down
Okay.
to Wolves. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
United and Leicester know if they draw that game, if the result stays the same way
Yeah.
at Stamford Bridge, both of them go through. Leicester and United will go through.
I hear you.
Yeah.
But,
So the
but
guys are saying this.
I hear you.
There's like a small potential for
look,
collusion.
I hear you. Yes.
A small one.
I hear you. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Would it be a smart decision to be updating your players that hey, by the way, wamefunga.
No,
hey,
it's not ideal.
say ni 1-1. Yeah.
What are chasing them?
Ideally,
they have no idea what the scores
Yeah.
are.
Ideally, OGS or Lampard or whoever,
Yeah.
will just let the team go out and play, right? And
Rely on yourselves.
exactly, yeah, and then find out what the score is after. Of
After
course,
the game.
yeah. If the fans were there, hey, you know.
Hey, the players will go.
If the fans were there,
the fans were there, the players will. Because the fans give away what's going on in the other game. By how they are reacting.
So kind of my phone's hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah. So yeah, those are our predictions. What are your predictions?
Tell us guys in the comment section.
For this top 4 decider. Again, we said 3 teams, 2 slots.
Yeah.
Alright? Which teams are gonna get those slots?
Right.
Man, it's fire. Alright? We will talk about the relegations, but because no one cares about that.
No, guys care, but it's not.
We care, but okay, in terms of bets, yeah?
Yeah.
People, the gamblers out there, people who bet, yeah? Aston Villa, Watford, and Bournemouth,
Yeah.
right? They have, it's going down to the wire,
Well,
right?
yeah.
Just like it is on the top 4, just the same way relegation is going down.
So far, relegation,
to
we only
the
have
wire.
one team that's confirmed
Of course.
as relegated.
Norwich.
Norwich.
Can I Puki?
Ati Puki wametusumbua na Puki hapa. Puki wichi. Tarolewa. Unarudi huko
Pangoswa. Pandwa.
You are a table.
Rudi championship.
Wewe Norwich ni
Penda
meza.
huko.
Kazi yetu ni kupangoswa.
And who has come back? Who has come back?
But we need to have we'll have an episode where we talk about the teams that have been promoted. Because guess what, guys? Leeds FC.
Leeds
after a
is
16-year wait. Leeds are back, you guys.
Dude,
wow.
Dude, the last time I played with Leeds on a video game, it was a Sega.
Akina Harry Kewell,
That's the
Viduka,
last time I played with
Alan
Leeds.
Smith.
Kwa video game.
Hey, Buddha, those guys are serious.
Ilikuwa Sega.
Yeah. So
that's the last time I played with Leeds.
Hey, say that's a no.
Dude.
Wow, I'm saying.
Shout out to Leeds.
It's that long ago.
Imagine.
But it's showing on your face, so yeah, it does. You look kind of old. It's true, so I agree. So anyway, guys, so we're gonna go into now the last part of today's live.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna breeze through.
Yeah.
The first thing we're gonna talk about is, like we had put in the title of the YouTube video of the live, is Liverpool the greatest Premier League team of all time?
Are they?
Are they
really?
Are they the greatest
Are
Premier
they
League
really?
team of all time?
Are they
So so we are here to discuss that among other things. We'll try to make it as brief as possible. So guys, listen. Sam, I'm gonna go first because this is a subject that really, it's very emotive.
He's been preparing for this.
In Aniguza,
He's been preparing for this, yeah.
because it's been the talk
He's been-
of media houses, social media, pundits, football fans, even former football players.
Yes.
Like Nani was saying that they are.
Who?
This guy used to play for Liverpool.
I guess he's a Liverpool guy.
Yeah. He's a Liverpool.
Obviously.
Yeah, Heskey was
Obviously.
saying. Heskey is one of the reasons why I switched the day from Liverpool to United. Heskey. And you're one of the reasons why I took so much time to prepare for this particular segment. Where were Heskey?
Yeah.
He said that they are.
No.
After they beat Chelsea 5-3, he was like, yeah, they are.
Aya. State your
Alright.
argument. State your
This is my argument.
Alright.
So, for me,
Uh-huh.
there is only one team. It's not even about stats. It's not about, we don't even to look at, how many team had how many home wins, which team had scored how many goals, which team had the biggest goal difference, who went for the longest run, in terms of winning games. Those stats don't really matter.
Don't matter.
Only one statistic matters.
Which one?
When it's time to discuss the greatest Premier League team of all time.
What
What did you win at the end of that season?
Okay.
What did you win?
Talking EPL here.
Premier, yeah, but you see,
Yeah.
not just, you see, if you're a Premier League team,
Okay,
you're not operating
okay.
in isolation. So basically, when I say what did you win,
Yeah.
collectively, at the end of that season, what does your trophy cabinet look like?
Are you talking like
Every-
outside domestic everything, eh?
See,
Okay.
EPL, you don't operate in a vacuum.
But no. But the question is,
Yes.
are they the best EPL team?
Yeah,
So
the best team in England. not the best team in Europe.
You said the question
Yes,
was,
the best
are
team,
they the best team
the best EPL
in EPL history?
Yes,
Then
EPL.
just stick to the Premier League.
EPL is a team that plays in the Premier League. Do you understand? We're not saying it's the best European team. The best EPL team means the best English team.
So stick to the Premier League.
Yes, but Premier League does not operate in a vacuum. Premier League teams also contest the FA Cup, they contest the Champions League, they contest the Europa League. Do you understand?
Boss, no.
Yeah, Cindy.
It's true, yes.
Yeah,
but
we just can't focus on the Premier League alone.
First of all, we're arguing about the question. We're not even debating the.
Why are we even arguing about the question?
We're arguing about the question. The basis. I want you to base your argument on the English Premier League, and if you're gonna venture further than that, then go to domestic tournaments, the FA Cup and the League Cup. Back it up. Don't talk about the.
I know why you're saying this. I know why you want to amend this.
Because that's the question.
I know why you want to amend this question.
No, because it's a question.
I know why you want to interpret this question to favor you.
No,
because you know where I was going.
No.
You know where I was going.
No, but that's the question. Because that is the question. If we're saying if Liverpool is the best team ever, alright, then we're going to talk about the Champions League.
The best team ever involves other teams that play in Europe.
So right now you're comparing Liverpool with teams that play in the Premier League.
Basically, my understanding of this question is
of
all the teams that are playing in the Premier League.
Exactly.
The Premier League doesn't just limit itself to Premier League and domestic football. You understand? Kuna Champions League, kuna Europa League, kuna all these other competitions. Listen where I'm going with this. So when we say a Liverpool, I was doing so well. I did. Kuna mtu ananitaja huko nje. I don't know who it is. Wacha kunitaja. Kuna mtu ananitaja huko nje. So the question is, are Liverpool?
They're not gonna slide
It's not the first time.
We're not gonna slide.
It's not the first time.
Hey,
it happens. So the question here is, the question here is, are Liverpool the greatest Premier League team of all time? This means Liverpool playing in English football, not Liverpool just focusing on domestic football. Do you understand? Yes, it's like saying, is PSG the greatest League One side of all time? It doesn't mean you limit them to just playing in League One and Coupe de France and the French Cup. No, you also consider what they have won in that season across the board. That's my point. What Liverpool? So that's why I'm basing my argument.
Let's go with that.
So and hence, this is why I will say there is only one team that can be considered the greatest of all time. It's obvious. There's nothing to discuss. This shouldn't even be a discussion. I don't even know why police were tolerating this as a subject matter. It's Manchester United, 1998, 1999. Sam, please show us the graphic. Hakuna ingine. It's these guys. It's us. And for the simple fact that we won a treble in that season. We won the league, we won the FA Cup, and we won the Champions League. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. That's end of story. You know how when you have an argument with someone, then they say drops mic. That right there, that should be drops mic. But even then, fine. That you said United treble winners, we can even put them aside. There's still more to argue against Liverpool being the greatest Premier League side of all time. We can even remove that. Fine, sir. We remove the treble winners.
Do you know that people like Heskey and the Carragers and the Robbie Fowlers, the reason that they would vouch for Liverpool being the best EPL team ever is because we're looking at their season this season. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah. They never talked about, Heskey never talked about the Champions League, he never talked about the Super Cup, he never talked about the Club World Cup.
There's nothing to talk about in that.
They're talking about
there's nothing for them to say. There's nothing for them to say.
Season.
There's nothing for them to talk about in that respect.
But when he started, Alisa Manini, all their broken records, all of
those
records,
those
records are in there.
Yes.
In the what?
In the Premier League.
Exactly.
Yeah, the broken records in the Premier League, but they didn't do much else elsewhere.
Okay.
But even fine, sawa. And najua kuuma treble. Sawa, nimewatoa. Fine, guys.
Yeah.
I will just sit with this guy, but I have so much ammunition that I don't even need to discuss the treble winners. I won't discuss Man United. I have so much ammunition. It's fine. It's no problem. Toa Man U. Sawa, it's not the United treble winners. All right? Nimewatoa.
Okay. Can we?
Nimewatoa. Fine.
Can we talk about the English Premier
League?
Only?
Great. Fantastic.
Yeah. Can we?
We limit ourselves to domestic football.
Exactly.
We limit ourselves. Sawa?
Yes.
Okay. Juu na ma feelings.
See feelings.
Tumetoa. Treble winners toa. Now.
See feelings.
I'm gonna make a case for Arsenal.
Yeah.
But it's the Liverpool team, by the way. This is how I've structured my argument.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about all the teams that I feel like are better than Liverpool in that order.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I started with Man United treble winners 98-99. You said tutoyao because I'm focusing on other
English Premier League.
Fine, nimewatoa.
Yes.
Arsenal Invincibles.
Okay.
Sam graphic. Asha said 2004-2005. The treble winners, Invincibles. The only reason why I'll put them above Liverpool is they went unbeaten. End of story. That's another drops mic moment for me.
Yes.
That's my second drops mic moment.
I agree.
They went the entire season unbeaten. And yes, they didn't break many records. They didn't actually go on insane.
They drew 12 games.
They drew 12 games, they won 26, fine. But they went unbeaten.
Yes.
And up until Liverpool lost to Watford, we were taking that team for granted.
Yes.
We were. Because everyone was thinking, but this thing is easy.
Yeah.
There's a season that City went and they only lost 3 games.
Yeah.
Chelsea only lost 2, 2004, 2005. Liverpool looked like they were going to go all the way.
They looked like
they were going to go all the way.
They were not losing.
Until they capitulated emphatically at Watford. So that game right there was a reminder of just how brilliant that Arsenal side was.
Yes.
And it's not even as much physically as it is mentally. Because if you can see, what really brought about Liverpool crumbling at Watford was the mental strain.
Yeah.
Because they were playing uncharacteristically. The mistakes they made in that game defensively shows it's a team that upper walikuwa wamefika limit.
Yeah.
Hizo mistakes walikuwa make in the back, they never used to do that.
Yes.
But pressure you mount inafika mahali say you do things that you don't normally do.
It does.
Yeah, exactly.
Understandably, yes.
Yeah. So for me, the mental and the psychological aspect that enabled Arsenal to go an entire season without a single defeat.
Yes.
But then for me, respect.
And more credit to Arsenal, the Invincibles, because at that time there was no Invincibles, there was no unbeaten.
No one else had ever done
so there was no talk about going the season unbeaten or whatever. So as in it's just
but that could have worked in their favor.
True.
Because there was less pressure.
There was less pressure.
Because now every team that attempts to go even, I don't care, they're 15 games unbeaten.
Invincibles.
Invincibles, the record is under threat. Potential. You see, it puts a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it puts pressure on you.
This is I'm still going on with my argument.
Andele.
There's another team I'll put above Liverpool. Chelsea.
Okay.
04-05. This is why. Chelsea conceded 15 goals that entire season. 15. Liverpool have conceded 32. And they have the greatest defender to play on English shores.
Yeah.
They have the second most expensive goalkeeper ever in Alisson. They have Van Dijk, who has been touted as our version of Maldini after just 2 seasons for Liverpool.
The Black Cannavaro.
The Black Cannavaro. Wanakuja 32. Alisson na Adrian combined wamefanya hivi 32 times. Kutoa ball kwa net kurudisha katikati. 32 times. That Chelsea side conceded 15. Jose Mourinho, when Mourinho introduced himself to the world as a special one, that team for that season.
Special ones when we pick at Madrid, though.
Buddha.
Yeah.
This is how I know you started watching football in 2010.
No, honestly.
Check it. Jose Mourinho introduced himself to the world in 2004.
Yeah.
As the special one. His first press conference as Chelsea manager from Porto. He said he's a special one. Buddha. And that's what pissed off Ferguson.
It was a Madrid.
Okay.
It was a Madrid.
I won't even argue about this. Chelsea fans,
Was it
please school
Madrid?
this
Was
guy.
it Madrid?
School this nigga.
Was it Madrid?
I'm not even gonna,
Was it Madrid?
I'm not gonna burn calories
Hold up.
arguing about that with
When
this
he
guy.
said, when he said,
When he said, go stand outside there and think about what you just said.
when he said, don't call me
When he
arrogant.
bishop and locker
He
room.
said, don't call me arrogant.
You're embarrassing.
I'm a special one.
Moving on.
That
team, that Jose Mourinho and the special one team conceded for 15 goals that entire season,
Yeah.
Chelsea also won the league and the League Cup.
Yes.
They did a double. Liverpool this season have only won the league.
Yes.
There's no other domestic trophy they won.
Dash.
Nothing,
Hakuna.
Another team that these are teams I'm putting above Liverpool.
Yes.
Right? And this is gonna please you.
For sure.
This is gonna please
Go
you.
ahead. Do it.
Manchester City.
Do it.
2017-2018. The City team that set the Premiership points record.
Centurions.
So
Ligi.
COVID. Yeah. So that Premiership team, that City side for Pep, that won the league in with 100 points and scored 106 goals.
Yeah.
Right.
It set 6 records.
That season.
Yeah.
Liverpool have broken. I think they've matched and broken. I think 4 of those 6.
Yeah.
That team scored 106 goals. I want guys to hear me very clearly. That Premiership, these guys, 2017, 2018, they scored 106 goals. They conceded only 27. So already, I mean, outscored Liverpool this season. Now they've conceded fewer than Liverpool. Right? They had a goal difference of 79. That's more than our points. Goal difference in Liverpool, Man City at 2017, 2018. It's more than points that Man U, more than points that Arsenal, more goal difference here, more than points that Spurs, more than points that Chelsea season. That's how brilliant that team was. And guys were sleeping on that team, by the way. That team was amazing. Another start, Their goal difference was 79. Liverpool's goal difference this season is 50.
50. In fact, City's goal difference this season is
even better than Liverpool's.
Yeah.
City had most away points in that season. 50.
Yes.
You had most home wins in that season.
Yes.
But Liverpool have tied it and Chelsea also have that record.
Liverpool are unbeaten this season
at home, which is a record that they hold.
Yeah.
Right? And another thing about that City side is they played scintillating football. There are many times in the course of this season that Liverpool have grafted their way to wins.
Yeah.
Sindio Mwas?
Ma 1-0,
last minute penalties, Everton,
Shauna,
Sheffield, West Ham, controversial calls. You get?
Keepers kublanda.
Vile walicheza against Man U pia Old Trafford walifukolize dakika ya mwisho. Ile boy walalana. But that City side was playing fantastic football.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
You have to admit
that front three of Sterling, Kuhn and Sane. Woo, it was insane. Avengers. Those guys were lit.
Ask Stoke City.
7-2. That team it was a problem.
KDB
but ironically, the only team that beat you that season, you guys lost twice.
You lost to Liverpool?
And Liverpool and Samati. Palace.
And Palace.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Okay, so already I've already given you guys 3 teams that in my opinion were greater than this Liverpool side.
Yeah.
And I have now the Liverpool side of this year.
Okay.
Right? So finally, we can put the
Rock,
The Rock's voice.
Finally!
The Liverpool side of 2019, 2020.
The Liverpool side of 2019,
2020. Finally! Jurgen Klopp has won the Premiership for Liverpool after 30 years.
For the millions
and millions of Liverpool fans across the world. So, but honestly, as much as we've said all these things, we have to applaud you guys. 30 years is a long time. Kuteseka kweli ni kwa muda. Well in man. But you guys are starting to think that you're the best thing since sliced bread, which I've just emphatically proven that you are not.
You're not.
But I'm gonna say a few things about this Liverpool side.
And you see how all your stats that you've read are all English Premier League, which is why I was saying that's a direction, the argument.
Yeah, they're all English Premier League. Yeah.
If we're talking English Premier League,
and also that City team also won the League Cup.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah.
Arsenal only won the FA Cup. But they reached Arsenal, that invisible side, they won the league and they reached the FA Cup, I think semis or quarters. And the League Cup, they reached the 4th round or I think 5th round.
Yeah.
This Liverpool team was knocked out League Cup 5th round. FA Cup 5th round. League Cup alitolewa kwanza huko mbali. Chelsea watu wa match I think. Mapema.
Yeah.
You get? UCL hata tusiongee about UCL walitolewa last 16. You get? But Liverpool, these are the things I'm going to say about them.
Okay.
These are some of the records that they've set so many and they've matched so many, but these are some that they can still, add on to.
Okay.
This Liverpool side, at one point in this season, they had a 25-point lead over second place.
Yes.
Which is the greatest the league has ever seen. Since Premiership has the first division.
Yeah.
We've never seen number 1 at a point in the season.
Yeah.
I mean, at a number 2 at 25 points.
You haven't seen that.
We have never seen
it.
Right?
Yes, yeah.
They won the league the earliest.
Yes.
With 7 games left. Previously, Arsenal, Chelsea, City and Man U, we've won with 5 games left.
Yeah, minimum.
These guys have won with 7 games left. They have the most points over a 38 match period.
Yes.
From last season to this season. That's 110. The previous record was you guys.
They don't have 100.
Wait. Over 38 games period. 38 game period.
Oh, counting last season, obviously.
Again, I repeat, I don't understand how you finish school. And it's a modern day. Someone should do a thesis. Please, somebody out there, do a thesis on how Sammy Wama. I'm gonna, if you DM me on Muratha @Muratha_Chris on Instagram. I'm gonna give you his academic credentials. I have them. Please do a thesis on how this guy finished school.
I'm a smart guy.
I've just said over a 38 game period. I've said it twice.
I'm a smart guy, by the way.
What?
It's because you know when money
over a 38 game period,
Uh-huh.
they have 110 points. Okay. Not in the same season.
Not in the same season.
From last season boiling over to this season.
Yeah.
110. You guys had 1 or 2 points.
Yes.
You get that's a record.
Okay.
That's better than City in 2012, in 2018, and Chelsea in 2005.
Okay.
Right? They are the fastest team to reach 30 wins in a single Premier League season. Well, if you got 30 wins in 34 games, you guys, 30 wins in 34 games. They are bad. This Liverpool team it's bad. It's bad. And they could, if they beat Newcastle on Sunday, they will have 32 wins, which will equal Man City in 2017 and 2018.
Yes.
And 2018 and 2019.
Yes.
City in 2017 and 18 and 18-19, City had 32 wins.
32 wins, yes.
So if Liverpool beat Newcastle on Sunday,
yes,
they
tomorrow.
match that record. They could also beat City's title-winning margin of 19 points.
Yes.
Which you guys have.
Not good, they will. They're
gonna beat Newcastle.
They're gonna do it, yeah.
They're probably gonna
do it,
Newcastle.
yeah.
Yeah. So those are some of the records that I'm gonna talk about. But still, as much as we're gonna give them so much respect, hats off, applause.
Yeah.
For me, it's still not good enough. Not just for the reasons I've said, but also for the fact that they haven't won any other domestic trophy.
Okay.
They haven't.
Yes.
They were knocked out of the Champions League at the last 16th stage.
Yes.
By an Atletico Madrid team that was mid-table in La Liga.
At the time, yes.
It was mid-table.
At the time, yes. They were.
I mean, this league was already wrapped up as early as November.
Yes.
When they clapped these guys.
Say, why'd you have to bring that up? Why'd you have to bring that up, honestly? Yeah.
They clapped this guy. But you guys, you felt the pandemic before there was a pandemic. Was Man City. Was Man City Anfield, they were exposed to a pandemic before COVID-19 even hit. In November. But you see, as early as November, we knew the league was wrapped up.
Yeah.
For me, they should have now focused on Champions League, League Cup, FA Cup. Okay, they don't have the deepest squad, but for me, they have the fittest squad.
Yes.
In the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's super fit. These guys never get serious especially their first 11. They never get serious injuries.
Yeah, in fact, Liverpool's injuries have been very convenient because people like Fabinho have been injured.
Yes.
Hendo has been injured. But there's people who have been able to come in and
front three.
Whatever. They have Oxlade to come in. They have Keita to come in. But this
Milner,
Mr.
I play every position.
Come on.
What's your position, James Milner? Everywhere.
What's your position? Yes.
I play. That's the position. The position is that right there.
Liverpool have been very lucky that they have not had injuries to their fullbacks.
Yeah.
Either Trent or Robertson.
Nah, Firmino.
And
Firmino has never been injured as well.
Yeah, but the fullbacks. For me.
Yeah.
That's where most of the creativity comes from. Either one of those two guys got injured this season.
Or Van Dijk. Imagine playing 15 games or even 5 games in a season. Premier League. 5 Premier League games with Lovren and Gomez. I'm a Lovren and Matip.
Goes from Liverpool to Moduro FC.
So all I'm saying is they should have won more trophies for me, number one. Number two, they should have really gone for City's points record. Yeah.
They should have taken it more seriously.
They should have gone for City's points record. They had all the tools for them to do it. They should have won more trophies.
But by the time they were playing City, Kunywa.
But you see, that shows you. And I was telling you this before. If this Liverpool team were managed by Pep Guardiola, by the way, they would have won 4 trophies.
Trust.
They would have smashed that points record. I'm telling you. Pep goes for everything.
He goes for everything.
They would have smashed that point record.
And it works against us to some extent.
Sometimes,
yeah.
But your team is not as fit, not as fit as Liverpool is, and you have Mendy. So, so I'm done. So, please, what's your opinion on Liverpool? Are they the greatest Premier League team of all time?
No, they're not.
Now, see the points.
No, it's fine. my point is very simple, by the way. Yeah. As much as I give them credit for what they've done this season, as much as I've given credit for what they've done this season, the main reason I don't count them as the greatest EPL team of all time is one word: consistency. All right. Yeah. As much as it pains me to say this, all right, for me, I'm gonna have to name drop Man United. All right. These guys have done three seasons in a row. How many times? Twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Back to back.
That's consistency. Yeah. And that comes from the fact that they had a magnificent manager in Sir Alex.
Wait. I need to understand you right.
Yeah.
So you're saying Liverpool haven't been consistent because they haven't won 3 titles back to back?
No. That's not the basis of my argument. All I'm saying is, for us.
You said you're looking at an individual season.
It's fine. Yeah. No, yeah, honest. Okay, what I'm saying is, you can't make them the greatest of all time,
or based
off one season, They need to do it again and again. I don't mean they do it again in the same fashion, but just win consistently, right?
Okay.
Yeah. City tried it back to back, but the three-peat was not possible.
But if you're looking at an individual season, the same way you told me to amend, to tailor my submissions, the lawyer in me is coming out. The same way you told me to tailor vile mimi natoa points zangu, hata wewe tailor zako zifit one season. Unacheki? Ni kama uambiwe hii mkate, tunataka kuongea about mkate based on vile umekula leo.
But dude,
si vile ulikula last week. Si vile ulibuy last year. Leo vile umekula saa hii unasikiaje? So focus on them in one season. How they perform this season versus other teams in those particular seasons.
You've said all of them, man.
Oh, so you agree with everything?
Yeah, I agree. I was nodding my head. You just sounds like yeah, for sure, yeah. But the one thing I would ask from Liverpool is just that consistency, Don't win it this season. Alafu mouth mseme oh ni. Do it again next season, right? Alafu, I will challenge Liverpool, right? I will challenge Jurgen Klopp. I know he's not gonna watch this shit, but even if he watches it,
he just might. You never know.
He just might,
Just might.
I will challenge Klopp and Liverpool as a whole, as a club. Take other competitions seriously, right? Klopp is a big game manager. If it's not Champions, if it's not English Premier League, then there's nothing else here. I think you don't want to know, Liverpool's squad right now is not as DPS, but with the fitness levels that they have, at least they can be able to compete honestly, for at least the FA Cup or the League Cup or whatever, Take other competitions seriously, honestly, Because before the English Premier League, the last domestic trophy that they had won was the League Cup.
Was the League Cup
under Kenny Dalglish. Honestly,
That was 2012, I think.
Man, I was so far back, man. I think I didn't have a beard at that time. So
you still don't have a beard even now?
I have a beard, man. Be serious. I have a beard. It's just right there. You can see it.
You have a kid's ass on your face.
You can see.
You have a toddler's ass on your face.
You can see it.
You don't have a beard. That's not a beard. Don't ever kid yourself.
You can see
Don't
it.
ever kid yourself.
It's majestic.
Anyway, so you guys. So that's our opinion. So you guys tell us what you think. We'd like to hear your views. You can give us your views on the comment section in the video, or which is even better, follow us on the Locker Room KE on Instagram at the Locker Room KE, like this. Just add a KE here. KE at the Locker Room KE on Instagram, and also follow our Facebook page, the Locker Room KE on Facebook as well. We're also there. So tell us what you guys think. You can also subscribe to our channel. It's the Locker Room KE on YouTube. Subscribe, turn on the notification button, and tell us. Let's share, man. Let's grow our family.
Exactly. For sure.
So next,
translate KE from Shem.
KE from Shem.
KE.
Kenya.
KE.
Wait, sio KE. Wait, yo, I need to clarify something. But that's a very good point, man. Our producer just told us something. Wait, sio KE ile design ya Noi. Sio hiyo. Ni K, letter K. K for Kevin. And then E for
Evans.
For elephant. K for Kevin, E for elephant. KE. The Locker Room KE. So on Instagram, it's the Locker Room KE, one word. All of it is one word. Anyway, we'll try and put the description. So we need to wrap this up. Wait, say Ballon d'Or, Buddha.
Locker Room KE.
What you?
It's still on my mind, wala.
Yo, focus. Ballon d'Or has been cancelled. I think most guys know by now. Najua Mwasa kunais. Alikuwa ndani atinketi atawin. Wewe Nketiah atashinda. Ati boss inamuomba mzee. Mso Arsenal hapa tuko na yeye. Also producer wetu mwingine. Eddie Nketiah boss. Unafilaje? Hiyo story za kuna hivi.
Mimi niko Sergio Ramos.
Sio Nketiah. We'll get to that. We'll ask guys. So Ballon d'Or was cancelled. Apparently the organizers France Football wanasema ati COVID.
By the way, yeah, it's such a coincidence. It's France Football because these guys they cancelled their
league.
season in March.
In March.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they're the same ones. They because you know that there's no one from France who's gonna win that. Because you know. Everybody knows.
How the story goes.
Everybody knows. France Football. So
do you think that's a rubbish reason they gave us? We don't have to be physically there to award the Ballon d'Or. We don't have to. We can come up and say, come as one meet remotely.
Imagine.
Cheki. Hata nikishow Kama Mike Sonko alituambia ati sign document ya kupeana Nairobi ati akiwa TE. Lakini solid side. Bora umesign. So we don't have to be there. Kama Sonko anasema nifanye hivyo not in the right presence of mind. So even us, we don't have to be physically there to award the Ballon d'Or. We don't have to be there.
You don't have to be there.
Tutapeana tu digitally.
Exactly.
Just let guys vote.
Just because other leagues had actually made a plan and struggled to complete their seasons. Na nyinyi mkacancel yenu.
Mkapatia PSG.
Mkapatia PSG.
Bali hata kama wangeongeza 40 more games.
PSG
bado wangewin. Ni kama wewe, we can play for 15 hours straight. Bado wewe nchapa. It is what. I mean, you can buy miadi, you can buy all those hair products. What are you put devil fitting? It is what it is. I don't do really. Some things you just accept and you move on. Ya Mungu ni mengi, ya kuku ni mayai. So it is what it is.
Let me check your comments, Buddha.
Ya Mungu ni mengi, ya kuku ni mayai. So anyway, so what are your nominees?
Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or, your
nominees. I feel really
nominees
sorry for
nominees,
yeah. Of course, I put my man Robert Lewandowski. I put Kevin De Bruyne. Third one, honestly, man, Ballon d'Or. Goodness. Arguably, and you may get angry at this, Karim Benzema.
But there's some, as you scroll on those Ballon d'Or images, I hope you guys have noticed kuna Rivaldo hapo. He won it in 98.
Yeah.
Respect. Kuna ma OGs. Next ndani Sam. Who's the next one there on the list? Ballon d'Or winners. I think next ni Kaka ama Ronaldinho. Respect man, Gaucho maze.
Yeah.
OG mwingine hapo. I hope you guys can see that on your screens. Another one is who? Sam? Kaka. Actually Kaka is the last recipient before Modric. Before the Ronaldo Messi era.
The last human.
He was the last human to win it.
The last human
before the next human won it. I think how many years later?
Hey.
Before Messi and Ronaldo decided, this is gonna be our trophy. So nyewe wengine jitafutini yenu. Tutakuwa tu tunashare.
You see that Ronaldo's son is using them as goalposts.
Mazee ameziweka hivi car post. Imagine. Aki ya somo kosa adabu.
Sisi na kama pekelea hapo
mzee. Mazee heba. Tuko tunaweka mawe. Sasa ile trophy za Ballon d'Or. Mazee lanes bro, lanes.
Levels.
So you are saying your nominees ni ati Robert and who else?
Robert, KDB and Karim Benzema.
Those are your Benzema?
Yeah. Well, arguably yes. Yeah, that's my wild card. That's my wild card.
Karim.
Yeah. But the strong two, Robert and Kevin. But I feel really sorry for Robert. That man, this guy's got 50 goals, man. 50 goals in the Bundesliga. He's won the Bundesliga.
He didn't score 50 goals this season, bro.
He has.
Yes.
In all competitions.
All competitions.
Yes, in all competitions.
Still 34?
50 plus.
Really?
50 plus.
Not 34?
Buddha. Check the statistics. Check the statistics.
Who says that? That's how they say that.
See, who say Big Shaq?
Oh, Big Shaq, yeah.
Statistics. Yeah.
No, but for me, I have Robert at 34. The rest for the European Golden Shoe. Oh, those are just for.
That's just for
league.
In all competitions.
Hey.
Yeah, it's got 50. It's got 50 plus.
Oh, so Golden Shoe is just the top scorer in the league.
Yeah.
Or the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, he has one top scorer for Bundesliga this year.
Oh, so must.
Right.
Golden Shoe yeah, top scorer in league.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a Shinda top scorer Bundesliga. He's won the Bundesliga. He's won the DFB Pokal. Right. Most likely to win the Champions League because Bayern are killing right now. Right. If he was to win the Champions League. And the Ballon d'Or was still on. That would make him honestly
like no chance.
There's no chance. Anybody else, come on, KDB.
But remember 2013, Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or and he didn't win jack shit that year. Ribery won the treble, including the Champions League. Also in 2010, Messi also won.
Yeah.
And Schneider won the treble. So you don't have to necessarily win the Champions League.
Yeah, but at that time,
Ballon d'Or.
At that time, it was a Messi Ronaldo affair. Everybody knew.
Yeah, I think since Modric won,
yeah,
guys are like, you know what?
I think that's why
there are other guys who exist.
I think that's why they even cancelled it, because if it's not Messi or Ronaldo, guys they'll be like, is so.
So your three guys are
Robert Lewandowski, Kevin De Bruyne, and Karim Benzema.
in that order.
In that order, yeah.
Moas Wakoni, Sergio,
Ramos, Lewandowski, KDB.
KDB.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Zako.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Just because he's put Ramos. I mean,
Yeah.
But there's Kevin Durima as well posted in our locker room page. And he said for him, Ramos has to be in the conversation. But I'm like, why? Why should he be there? Because I mean, Ramos only started playing like Ramos for Real Madrid since the restart. He wasn't all that. He wasn't all that. Yeah. He wasn't all that before football got cancelled.
Yeah.
Okay, they were doing okay. They were second in the league.
Yes.
But Ramos has really come to the fore after the restart.
Yeah.
And most of his goals have been penalties, but still, for you to be the top scoring defender in La Liga history, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge, by the way.
Yeah.
For him to score 10 goals since the restart, you guys.
As a CB.
As a centre back.
Because you were saying, if you're playing FIFA, Eka Ramos CF.
Eka Ramos
CF. Toa Benzema. Eka Ramos CF. Atafunga. Yeah.
For me, basically, my top 3 would be, I'd have to give it to Lewandowski. I actually have to.
Yeah.
I'd put Lewandowski as my preferred winner of the Ballon d'Or.
Okay.
I'd put Messi, and this is why. This is bias.
Yeah.
Say, I'm a Messi aslika, which sometimes I am.
Guys, listen to this, because this is just some justified argument. Yes,
listen,
justified argument, yeah.
Messi has scored 25 goals in La Liga.
Top scorer. Tuanze hapo.
Okay, let's just say it like this. Tuachana kuwapatia numbers. Top scorer, top assister, again. Most chances created, again. Most key passes, and some people say those stats don't really matter.
Yeah.
These are most key passes. Come on, Moas is like say.
But those key passes is why Barca are where they are right now.
Yeah, because guys are not converting.
That's where they, dude.
And that's also KDB doesn't have as many assists as he should be having.
Yeah.
And Afakosha Vunjere kwa the Enrique Tam because he has 19 assists.
Yes,
anyway,
one more
to go, and they're playing tomorrow. But anyway, I'd put Messi in the conversation because one, he missed almost 2 months of football. Alright? He's playing for one of the worst Barcelona sides we've ever seen.
Yes.
But literally, he's carried them on his back throughout the entire season.
Mgongo.
By the way, I'm Mgongo.
Straight up.
For me, it doesn't matter. I don't get this whole narrative that he's a victim of his success. Just because it's Messi, tunasema but ameshinda sana. But mse kama bado ni top scorer, top assist, alihata 2 months in the season. If it was any other player
I know.
in La Liga who was top scorer, top assister, angekuwa discussion, angekuwa kwa Ballon d'Or discussion. Si ndio Moas, honestly. Just because it's Messi, guys are like wezi hapana. Yo.
I know. Look, I agree with you, and it's unfortunate, but the truth of the matter is he's a victim of his own success, that if he slips up just a bit.
If he has a humane season.
Exactly.
If he just has a decent season that the likes of Salah are having,
because honestly,
guys are like Messi anaweza kuchapa hata ule kwa conversation.
He's 23 goals.
25,
25 goals, If someone like the Aubameyangs and the Salahs, you'd be like, oh my God, he's had a great season.
There's no one in the Premier League who has
a great season. He's had a great season.
Premier League hakuna 25.
But because it's Messi,
and he's missed 2 months.
But because it's Messi, and we're used to him scoring 40, 15 a season or whatever. He's a victim of his own success, man.
There's also an argument to make for Nani, for CR7.
So 30 goals. 30 goals in the league, lakini hizo pena ni mob.
Hata kama he has 12 penalties. Lakini hata mzee wa Most. Because lakini hiyo show pia imekuigia kiasi. Mzee Chiro Immobile. Immobile also has 12 penalties, but no one is talking about it because he's not CR7.
That's true.
But CR7 is doing all this at 35.
Yeah.
You guy. He's a senior citizen.
In the comments, how many players had retired
at 35?
How many players were playing in the States or in the in UAE, Wales, in China?
We can name a few of them. Henry, Ronaldinho, Javi Ashawiz. Well, there's quite a number. There's
Wako
quite a number
Wako
of
wengi.
serious top guys.
Wako
David Villa.
David
Top
Villa.
guys, yeah.
Top
Serious
guys,
top
but
guys, yeah.
Gerrards and them.
Walikuwa sha retire 35.
Retire. And the Galaxy hapa hivi.
Ronaldo is still doing this at the highest level at 35. So I'd make an argument for CR7. I feel like he deserves to be there.
That's
so
true.
for me, my three.
Starting with Robert.
Robert. Messi. And De Bruyne. I'll just put Ronaldo fourth.
Take it.
Just because out of those 30 goals, 12 were penalties. Yeah. I'm gonna put him fourth.
But because they've cancelled it.
But because they've cancelled it,
June may cancel.
No, may cancel. Now to the last agenda of the day. Sam, agenda your last name?
I think he's just talking about how United is a useless team. Perhaps I think we just talk about how
player of the year.
Sorry. Man, by default my mind
you
just
guys,
goes
you have
there.
so much bad heart, man. You got a bad heart, really. Wow.
My mind just by default.
Now, you guys, we want to talk about who's gonna be the Premiership Player of the Year. Yesterday, the Football Writers Association (FWA) they awarded Henderson as the Player of the Year, and they also. Wait, are you coughing for real?
No. COVID.
There was a whole list, you guys. You guys, I wanna talk about this list that they had put out. I put it here. Of now the rest of the people who were there.
Yeah.
They gave Henderson Player of the Season.
They did, yeah.
Football Writers Association.
Yeah.
And then the list is like this: the top 5. FWA, Football Writers Association. I have to say that like 5 times.
Yeah.
The guys are confused now. PFA.
Yeah.
PFA is.
Football writer?
No, Football Association. Yeah. Professional Football Association's Player of the Year. That's PFA. That's the big one.
Yes.
Football Writers Association ni kama sisi tukae chini.
Yeah.
Kama we are, article writers for, media outlets.
Yeah.
Tuchague wetu. It's not as big as PFA. PFA do ya FA yenyewe.
The Phil McNulty's
in this media, these pundits are the ones, these pundits and sports journalists, they're the ones who they come up with their own list and they award someone. So your PFA FWA ile walipeana jana, it had Henderson at number 1, Kevin De Bruyne number 2, Dr. Marcus Rashford. And I call him doctor because he's about to be awarded an honorary doctorate.
Yeah, it's about the list, not about Rashford.
Sorry. Okay.
Come on.
I just felt like I had to say that.
Just
he's 20 na anapewa honorary doctorate.
Summer list.
What are Kibaki alipewa honorary doctorate at 68? Respect mazee. Respect Marcus you guys. Alipewa ya sijui wewe na ama sijui Kemu. Alipewa wapi? Obako, wewe alipewa.
Akulipia.
So we can't be sure.
Okay, how do you have a doctorate and every speech you're reading from a paper?
But come on.
And he's reading slow as hell. This guy used to read speeches slower than Arsenal's gameplay, attacking play. Yeah.
But they have Pepe.
Eh?
But they have Pepe.
They have Pepe, yeah.
So it was Jordan Henderson, Kevin De Bruyne, Marcus Rashford, Virgil van Dijk, and Sadio Mane. What do you think?
Don't kill me, man.
He's a decent chap.
He's a decent chap. If he was someone else.
One of the best presidents we've had in this country, by the shout out.
Yeah.
So, out of that list,
Henderson,
De Bruyne, Rashford, Van Dijk, and Mane.
I honestly feel that it should come from a Liverpool player. Yeah. My choice would be Van Dijk, honestly.
Van Dijk,
honestly.
For the team that has conceded 32 goals.
Honestly.
That's more than you guys.
I'd still choose Van Dijk.
They've conceded 4 fewer than United. And United, we have Maguire, who turns slower than a refrigerator. We have De Gea, who's been hungover half the season. And we have Lindelof, who's weaker than you physically. Come on now.
But when
4 fewer than United.
When Maguire is turning, if you listen closely to the speaker, just get teet, 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 teet.
And I'll car photos.
Okay.
Your graphic, your mission, the Player of the Year.
Honestly,
the last image. That one.
On that topic, honestly, it has to come
the last thing we're talking about.
It has to come from a Liverpool guy. It's either Van Dijk or Mane. Yeah. I mean the rest deserve a shout out, yes, but it has to come from a Liverpool player.
But don't disappoint.
It has to.
Disappoint. You know why?
Yeah.
You're a City fan.
Yeah.
Who was a former Arsenal fan, but
no, I wasn't.
So I expected you to say.
Say.
I expected you to tell us Kevin De Bruyne. And this is why.
Why?
KDB has 11 goals and 19 assists
yes.
in the Premier League. 11 goals and 19 assists, right? He has the most assists. He has the most goals plus assists totals in the league, 30. Yeah, basically he has the most goal contributions in the league with 30. He has created the most chances with 126. Zile nani wanauza hapa Sterling na Jesus 126. Get this, he has created the most big chances. 32. Big chances ni ile ni when a goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
That if you miss, it's your fault.
You.
Yes.
Wado go chini. Unaona kama msee FIFA, sio pad, sio team inatumia ni yeye. Yeye ndo ako chini. Ako chini. So KDB for me has had a fantastic season. Individually, and this I make another argument for him because in 2017-18 City won the league, record points and record goals. Wakapatia Salah finished fourth. They finished fourth.
That's when the brain deserved by there.
Yes, but they gave Salah because he scored most goals.
Yeah,
that season he was top scorer.
Yeah, it's got GA.
Alikuwa deal. So they gave him, right? So this season, why should it go to a Liverpool player just because they won the title?
But dude,
why?
But dude,
why should it go to Henderson?
It's a fact.
As much as Henderson, I think he hasn't lost a single game. I don't think he's lost. Atletico Madrid hakukua wakitaruliwa. Hii Arsenal iliwapangusa juzi hakukua.
Because he just knows how to avoid those.
Watford hakukua.
He just knows how to avoid those.
Do you realize it's not a freakish coincidence? The 3 times Liverpool has lost in the league this season.
Yeah.
Okay, and also naongeza nini? Naongeza Champions League because those are the games that really matter. FA Cup and nini, no one really cares.
Yeah.
Henderson wasn't playing. So it goes to show you just what he adds to them, especially mentally.
Yeah.
When they know Henderson is there, they're a different team.
Yeah.
Akitolewa, they miss something, not technically. Of course, when it comes to technical aspects and the talent, it's no discussion. KDB Henderson, hakuna tu ni kama wewe hauna talent. Hakuna tu kudiscuss. So wewe actually kwa hii room, wewe ndio Henderson. Sio boss. So hakuna tu kudiscuss. Who said Henderson? Maybe the KDB. There's nothing to discuss, right? So there's nothing to discuss. But Moas and our viewers, honestly, the impact he's had on Liverpool, you cannot understate it.
Yes,
we cannot.
We can't understate it. We don't care, but we can't understate it. We don't give a rat's ass, but we can't understate it, by the way. I mean, I'd rather go watch an eating contest.
Eating contest. A contest. You wanna go watch an eating contest?
Upper Mudiga.
Than watch. Than give a shit about it.
Then see.
But so who are you rooting for to win Player of the Year?
Player of the Year. Honestly.
You just said it's a Liverpool player. So who is it? Van Dijk.
Hey, Mwafrika, Mane.
Or Sadio.
Mwafrika, Sadio.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I just because I just like how he plays. I just really like how he plays. He messes us up and atutarua, but I just like how he plays. This guy wants.
Hata Damano wataroso pia yeye kwa Player of the Year.
I wish.
So for you it's Mane.
Mane
should be Player of the Year.
Yeah.
For me it's KDB. For the reasons I stated, I think he's had a fantastic individual season, and he deserves to be Player of the Year.
But dude, it's a fact that the FA and City are Skizani, even Bernardo Silva and even Sterling, in past interviews, they had said that City is not recognized on a global scale in terms of individual awards. We're not.
You've gone too far to say on a global scale.
When I say global, I mean like the UEFA team, FIFA best,
calm yourself.
Or whatever.
No, calm yourself. You can't go global and even locally utambuliwi. Hata Manchester yenyewe hawezi jenga stadium. So kama hata hamna fans, mnangoja UEFA watambuaje? You have no fans. You can't fill our stadium. You cannot. 60,000 seater stadium, it's only half full on the biggest match days. And half of those are just United fans coming to wanakuja kukaza. Half of them are United fans wamekuja kukaza in disguise. So don't talk about City at there's a campaign. You don't even have a following.
There is.
You don't have a following. You can't have a campaign and no one gives a shit about you.
You know.
In your own city, no one even gives a shit about you in your own city.
What's really sad is that these guys sell out their stadium all the time and they haven't won the Premier League in 7 years.
Yeah, but we still have 20 of them.
Dude, if you want to revert to the history, if you want to revert to the history books, should I blow up the dust?
Actually,
should I blow up the dust for you?
Check.
If blow up the dust.
If you are reverting,
there's so much dust in the air because if you revert to the history books, it's so long ago, dude. Do you know how much has happened? So many things happened in 7 years.
Sam.
So many things have happened.
Are you done?
In 7 years.
Are you done?
Dude.
Are you done?
Okay.
I want you to finish. I tell you you're done. You're done. If at all we are going to talk about history, the only history that you as a Man City fan has is on your laptop. Get your joke?
No.
Ukiangalia history pale kwa history searches kwa laptop. Again, that thesis, I told you guys, your thesis msea do. Your thesis mazo. Kila kitu.
Any bore.
As a City fan, the only history you have is on your laptop. So don't talk about history, Buddha. City became City in 2009, msea. We were just 1 year before we got our new constitution. But then nyinyi na katiba mpya ya Kenya, same was up. City na katiba ya Kenya, same was up, Buddha.
Yo, wrap it up.
You're just 2 years before Jubilee Party.
As you wrap it up with this guy's nonsense.
But then you are saying a TikTok, we are another 4 years too, Buddha.
As you wrap this live up with this guy's nonsense, what's up?
Before we wrap up,
what's up,
I don't know.
It's fine. Mrs. Kiruba. Just keep it back.
You're gonna get it, it's too personal, I would say it. It's too personal. So, guys, check it. We're wrapping up. So, the flop of the season.
Flop of the season?
Premier League.
The Premier League.
Sema tu Arsenal wote isipokuwa Aubameyang. Mtu Arsenal wote bora tu Aubameyang. Aubameyang tu ndio usiongee. Everyone else in Arsenal is a contender for flop of the season. I can give you nominees. I can tell you for free. Naweza kusejua hii segment huku prepare. Naweza kwambia for free. David Luiz. Nani? Arsenal ni contender flop of the season. Anyway, just name drop anyway. Just not Aubameyang. Aubameyang together, we can spare him.
Mesami ameenjoy hapa.
Kuna comments, boss.
Hey.
Hizo comments.
Hey, by there, nominees for flop of the season, yeah. Look no further than the red half of London.
Comments, Buddha.
The squad.
Check it.
The Arsenal squad.
Check it.
Other than Aubameyang, who is on his way, he's fighting for top scorer and all that. Yeah. Other than that.
Check it, sawa. Naona content. Hata mimi niseme wangu basi.
Maybe I honestly don't have I don't know. I can't think of the flop of the season unless if it's not someone.
No, it's not that you can't think about flop of the season.
Yeah.
You don't think, period. So check it. I'm gonna say this. For me, it has to be Ndombele. Tangai Ndombele.
But he was alienated by his manager. Manager akasema tarudio. I won't choose you.
Atutambui.
Yeah.
Club record signing wa Tottenham. And I know Arsenal fans are gonna be happy about this.
Yeah.
Club record signing wa Tottenham. He has one goal. In the all season. He has 17 appearances only.
Hazard.
At least Hazard ameshinda ligi.
At least.
His fat self. He's so fat. Oh my god. Yaani ujazi ya fly Emirates una tu fly. Juu Emirates yuko kwa tumbo.
Emirates yuko kwa chini.
Emirates yuko kwa chini. Haoni Emirates una tu fly. He's fat. Oh my god. Hazard, you're not easy to see. You are fat. I'm gonna call it like it is. Stamboi.
Hazard, when he's running down the wing, the pad vibrates. Pad na vibrate ukikimbia wewe msee. It's just meat. It's just blubber running down the wing.
Unajua the way they say it, you have a team photo.
You have to take two of them.
You can't have a team photo with this version of Hazard. Real can't have a team photo, Buddha. Hey, your team photos.
Utabidi zoom out.
It's team photo.
Utabidi zoom out. Zoom out.
So anyway, for me, it's Ndombele is the flop of the season.
Yeah.
For me, it has to be Ndombele. Honestly, he came with so much expectation and hype.
Something.
Hey, Buddha club record signing, man. Say wow, dash. Yeah. So I think that's it. Oh, but the Cinderella story.
Gani? Cinderella.
I told you about this yesterday.
Yeah. Cinderella. Hey, Buddha, nishasahau. So you nikumbushe. So remind
Is
people.
there anyone who dates you? Like, can someone date you with this memory? Unakumbukanga birthdays, Do you remember reservations? Do you remember anything?
So you just tell people.
Cinderella's story is on the basis of the season. Everyone knows about Cinderella. You know, Lady Bird books. Ule dem mwenye she was being tortured by this rich family, and then someone came, left her a shoe. She went for this ball. She got
we all know the story.
We all know the story.
Yeah.
So Cinderella's story, I see someone who went from rags to riches, or from a position of struggling
from a position of
before the season
underestimation,
started,
but they
to now greatness at the end.
Okay.
You can even make a case for Henderson. I mean, Ferguson said in 2012 that he can't sign Henderson because he doesn't like the way Henderson
He put it in his book, man.
He put it in his book.
It's written on paper.
It's written on paper.
It's printed.
Atambu Henderson. Just
multiple copies.
Yeah, he said he doesn't like how he runs. Now Henderson, fast forward 8 years later, European champion,
credit Hendo,
world champion,
credit
Premier
Hendo.
League champion, as captain. Shout out. So that could be a Cinderella story. Another one could be, you know, Akinfenwa.
Akinfenwa.
Yeah, Akinfenwa.
Adebayo.
Yeah.
Beast mode.
From Wycombe.
Yeah.
Wycombe have been promoted to the championship.
Man.
And 2 years ago, this guy was playing for, I don't know, some random team. Yeah. But after they had just won their final game of the season, he said that he's technically unemployed.
Yeah.
He has nothing to do. Basically, rendered redundant. So he was like, anyone who's gonna sign me, please, guys, come out, sign me. He got signed to Wycombe a week before the season started.
Yeah.
And now look at them, they're in the championship. So that's also a Cinderella story.
Perhaps Cinderella story. Sheffield United. Yeah, because when they promoted, everybody was like,
these guys are going back down.
Yeah, back down. But hey, Omusumbua.
Also, that's what's another.
So credit Sheffield United.
Sheffield and Chris Wilder. Yeah. And for me, the personal one is Adrian. Liverpool's substitute. Adrian.
Hey, it's for champions.
But you remember, before the season started, he had no club. He was released.
Yeah.
He had been released by West Ham.
He had no club, man.
He had no club. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
He was signed by Liverpool 1 week before the UEFA Super Cup game.
Yeah, and then he won the trophy.
And then he won the trophy.
I love that celebration. Like he was there the whole time.
Like he's been there throughout.
Like
he's an OG.
Yeah.
Manze, yeah. So for me, my Cinderella story has to be Adrian, Liverpool, and Akinfenwa from Wycombe.
Adebayo.
And I think that's a wrap.
That does it.
Memorize show.
Yeah, that does it. Thank you
so
very much
2 hour live
joining us, man.
Wow,
hey,
I've never gone this long. We apologize. We'll try to shorten our contributions, but it's because we had to do the FIFA thing. You know,
exactly. Yeah, you're FIFA. Yeah.
So tune in next weekend, same time, same place. From 2 p.m. Live at the local. Hey. I'm not talking anymore. Hey.
Live at the locker room. Yeah. Live at the locker room. All right.
Tell guys to subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. Let's do this.
What's our doing?
Yeah. At the Locker Room KE on Instagram
and Facebook.
And at the Locker Room KE as well.
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
at the Locker Room _KE.
No.
At underscore.
You don't even know your own handle.
At underscore.
No.
It's underscore at the Locker Room KE.
At the Locker Room KE on Instagram.
Yeah.
And the Locker Room KE page on Facebook. And the Locker Room KE, not KE, KE on YouTube. So like, subscribe, share, spread it to your friends.
Yeah.
Let's grow our family, guys.
All the football lovers, you know where to go. Thank you very much.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.